G'day, and welcome back to your bi-daily dose of crazy Karens, Kevins, and the no good, idiotic, wild, public freakouts here on Completely Stupid, with your host me, the Australian Idiot, and let's get into the clip. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently, so I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you, you still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me, so subscribe. If you saw this next clip on its own without the context of the story behind it, you might think both people in the situation are absolutely crazy, but here's what actually happened. So the people behind the camera, they were driving down the highway, and this guy in the car did a stupid driving thing, probably cut them off or something along those lines. Basically, they did some stupid driving shenanigans that are dangerous on the road. The main character, the person behind the camera, pointed the finger at them, and you know what the guy in the other car did? Followed them to this point here, where now he's acting very erratically, and we have the response of more erratic behavior from the people who are... it's wacky. Here's the clip.
Yeah,
he wants to spray us.
Something in my car flips me off.
No one threw any kind of your car. Whoa.
Want someone throw something in your car? White trash people are gonna have to learn sometime. Come on, motherfucker. Take it, bitch!
Dude, you're on recording!
That's all you know how to do, bitch! You're a suck my She's a it's a slob too. I don't know what sex you are, but you're a slob.
BG05037. You don't even like me.
Go ahead. Fuck piece of shit. You know what? You. What more are you gonna throw at me, dude? Because you're a bitch. You're a come on and say to my that thing? You that thing, huh?
Careful, you hit the old man's ego. He can't handle having a finger pointed at him on the highway after he does something completely stupid. I don't know, it's just some wild behavior to not only after you do something stupid on the road and get called out for it, or simply someone pointed a finger at you, you decide to follow them wherever they're going and think you're in the right to get involved in this weird and wacky fight that you're doing here. They're outside of the car, you're just driving erratically and randomly with your car, doing burnouts and accelerating like an idiot. I don't know. Granted, everybody, this is the type of person you share the road with, so always be careful out there and be very wary of everyone else on the road. Here we have a funny clip that comes from a HOA, which is funny. There's been a lot of those recently. Well, these kids were out here throwing a football around in their front yard, and this Karen comes out saying, no, that's not allowed in the HOA. And, well, here's the clip.
You're playing football.
Because I can't. Do you want me to?
You're not supposed to play football in the yard.
Who says?
We live in an HOA. We don't like the activity in the front yards. You're supposed to be playing in the backyard.
Is that a law?
It's part of your HOA. Go get your mom.
No. Is that a law?
You're a child. Go get your mom.
Is it a law?
Well, boy, go get your mom so I can talk to her.
No,
this is not about you at all.
But it is about me because you don't want me to play in the yard.
It doesn't matter.
But it is about me though.
Okay, so I live right over there. Like I said, I'm part of the HOA. I don't. Here, you know what's your name?
I'm not telling you. That's not happening.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope you know that your parents are probably gonna get kicked out of their house for this.
They're really not though.
But they are.
Yeah, I'm honestly not even supposed to be talking to you.
And why not?
Because you're a stranger. My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
Again, go get your mom. We can
Not
go up there.
happening.
We can go up there if you want to. It doesn't bother me.
Not happening.
You know, it's sad your parents have you out here playing and you don't know what's going on.
It's not a law. Nothing's happening.
Do I need to call the police? Is that what I need to do?
Why are you calling the police?
Because you're out here breaking our HOA code and you're not listening to me. You can't get your mom. So
I really
are
don't
you
care.
here by yourself?
No, I'm not here by myself. You can see that my dad's truck is right there.
Okay, go get your dad.
No, it's not happening.
There are some people claiming that this clip is entirely fake purely to promote this person's TikTok, and I can see why one would think that, but also from all the clips I've seen with HOA shenanigans, I 100% believe this could be definitely a thing, because, hey, we've seen some old people who complain about kids having fun out in the front yard also be the same type of people that say, oh, why aren't kids going outside more often, yada yada yada, and doing all this whinging, bitching, and moaning crap. And yeah, I 100% believe this is probably real. Because it's just one of those things that's that ridiculous in a HOA that is like, yeah, you know what? Going off of what I've seen, this could definitely be a realistic thing. And also saying, oh, your parents are gonna go homeless because you're playing out in the front yard. Good lord, what does that matter? Here we have the classic egotistical madman angry customer going off at an employee, asking him to come outside so he can fight him because he's just doing his job.
Huh? I was already leaving, bro. Yeah, don't get aggressive with me, bro. And I see you coming up too, bro. Ain't nobody finna threaten me, bro. I'm already leaving, bro. I'm already walking out. I'm already going. Some guy. I'm not here for that one, coming up on something.
I don't got my gun.
You're not. Whatever, bro. You ain't nobody gonna do nothing. You straight up, bro. Walk away. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't dog. No, you're not tough. You ain't gonna do a thing. You definitely ain't none of y'all are. You ain't. You walk up to me like this. Like you finna do something. And I'm not gonna let you know. I apologize. No, I do apologize.
Take that shit. And there's other kids up in this facility.
I apologize. Look, you're cool. You're being caught.
That is so rude.
We're all over the place. Alright? Tough guy, come outside here, tough guy. Shit, you talk shit where you feel safe at? I'm right here, dog.
You know, one day I just want this type of person to have a worker actually accept their plight and then get knocked out by that worker. Yes, it's going to cause a litany of other problems for that guy, but you know what? Sometimes these people deserve a piece of humble pie. Well, it'd be served in a knuckle sandwich, but yeah, same difference. Here we have a DoorDash delivery driver who so happens to be black, totally won't matter to this clip in just a moment, wait a minute, probably will, who's gone into a certain neighborhood. Apparently, it is, quote, a private area, and so a Karen comes out of the woodworks to start going off at him to leave, and decides to call 911 over this shenanigans.
Yeah, can you just have them...
I'm asking you to leave. They're gonna
Okay, I'm leaving. I just dropped off my order. All you had to do... Okay, I'm leaving the property. I've turned around.
He's wearing a
I've turned around, and I'm leaving the property.
He's wearing a gray shirt, and if you were leaving the property, your car would be moving, and he'd be driving.
Okay, but you said you're calling the police, and you asked me to wait.
911.
Yeah, you asked me to wait for him.
You won't just leave.
Okay, you're asking me to wait for him. Do you want me to wait for him,
sir,
or
I
do
don't
you want
need
me to
wait.
leave?
I've asked repeatedly. I've asked you. He's black. He has a mustache. He's wearing glasses.
Mm-hmm.
His black shorts on. Do you have weapons?
No.
He says he doesn't have any weapons. I do not. Not yet, but we need him to leave the property.
I'm leaving the property. You asked me to wait for the police?
No, I never asked you to wait,
yes,
sir.
you said you're calling.
I told you repeatedly you should not be on the property for any reason or no reason, and that you need to leave. You're criminally trespassing.
No, it's not criminally trespassing when you drop off a DoorDash order.
K-A-R-E-N. Get a big laugh out of that, buddy. Brophy. B-R-O-P-H-Y.
All you had to do was say,
Correct.
This is private
Yes,
property.
ma'am, that's correct.
Could you turn your car around? You're going the wrong way. You got
Police will be here and you can explain it to them, but what you should do is leave.
That was very hostile, the way you came at me.
You're breaking the law, not me.
It's not breaking the law.
In some follow-up information, apparently the guy stuck around for a little while to see if the cops would actually show up, and you know what? They never did, and yeah, funny. Because of course it's a huge waste of time, because clearly it's not one of those things where they're truly going to care about it. But yeah, hey Karen, how you doing, Karen? You're doing great. It's always funny when someone who is literally named Karen turns out to be the stereotype. It's really bad for other people who are named Karen who aren't the stereotype, but you know, unfortunately there are too many Karens who reinforce the stereotype. Here we have some classic road rage.
Get the f*** out of my way! Psycho. You got on my ass! You need to move!
What is that, a weapon?
Yes, it is!
Oh, you just called it a weapon. That's a crime.
Oh, f*** you, JS
That's
cop.
a
I've already
crime.
called the cops.
You're the one assaulting people.
You went right in front of me. You
Dude.
just about killed my f***ing car,
You're
you
out
dick.
of your mind.
Dick.
You're a crazy
JS
ass.
cop.
Go on, get.
I've already called 911.
Go on, get.
I've already called
Go
911.
on, get. You're psycho.
I really just want to know how in the world we got here in the first place. It's very clear that neither party's innocent in this entire situation, because the guy behind the camera is in the ute in front that has stopped, which has bled into this madness here. But clearly something happened beforehand that's led to some funky road rage. Here we have some supposed conflict between one of the passengers and the stewardess of the flight here that ultimately divulges into the point where the passenger gets kicked off the flight. She refuses to leave for various different reasons, according to a few people around her and the person behind the camera who's across the aisle from her. Apparently this passenger did nothing wrong, but they want her off the plane anyway, so here's what happens.
Right here are my backup. No, it's not okay. You can't do that to somebody just because they didn't want your flight attendant to keep patronizing them. And so I said, quit patronizing me, and I picked off a flight.
I think you should just go ahead because they're going to put on the scene. But you need to prove your point because you didn't do anything. And that was real rude. This is out of control. This is too much. Yeah, you don't want to get banned from the airport. You don't want to get banned. But when you get off, you make sure they give her a flight too or whatever.
Okay, I need my bag. I need my bag. My bag is on this plane. I need my bag. My medicine's in it. My medicine is in my bag, and I need my bag, and that's why I needed my bag to begin with.
Let's go and then we're going to take care of that. Let's go.
So if she leaves, she's traveling with me, you'll give her a new flight as well?
Yeah.
Will she get a new flight to where our destination?
Yeah.
Promise her.
Okay,
Y'all need to
I'm
promise
recording
her because
this.
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I'm recording this. This
Yeah,
is
you need to
ridiculous.
because that's bullshit.
Wow. If people can behave like this and do this to people, what is the world coming to?
No, for real, dog. That's crazy.
Okay, so I need you to tell me and confirm for me if I get off of this flight that you will give me a new flight for free to my destination.
For free.
Well, I already paid for a ticket.
We're going to look at rebooking you. If your friend wants to come off the flight.
So if my friend comes off, you'll look at it meaning what? What does looking mean? I need a verification that I'm going to be there tonight. No, I need you to tell me, that I will get on a flight today to my destination. Will you please?
That's crazy to me.
Will you please tell me that you're going to make sure I get on another flight?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit, boo. You tell them exactly how you feeling, boo. Tell them it's bullshit. You wanted to get your medicine. You asked about your bag.
Now they won't.
You asked about your bag. You asked about your bag. Period.
Did they say that? Yeah, she won't admit to it now.
This time we're going to have to ask you to grab your belongings and deplane the aircraft.
That's because of that stewardess. This is because of the stewardess.
Babe, why don't y'all just go on out, though? Why don't y'all just go on out? Because y'all having everybody else have to
pay the consequences.
Can you just go? We got to pay the consequences, though.
Okay, well, talk to the stewardess. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm gonna say for everyone, maybe if you were respectful to the flight attendants, that's right. That's how I feel too.
Now he going. Now he going.
I didn't do anything. You're mad because you're getting kicked off. It's no reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane.
I can't believe you all have to.
No reason to kick someone off. Because I said, please quit patronizing me? That's rude?
I never did this. I just feel like it was rude.
You ladies stop enabling her, please.
Now,
She wasn't rude. She didn't say anything rude. She was away.
Well, too bad. I'm not. Too bad. People can be mad if they want.
They should let it go. But it doesn't matter. They should just let it go and move on.
Literally. She didn't swear. She didn't just. She kind of has a rude. She kind of has a rude demeanor. She has a rude tone voice. Yeah. Yeah. Like we don't want to get off.
Nobody wants to get off the plane. We all got it. We got to get off the plane.
I just don't want you to get banned for life.
I haven't done anything. I feel like, in all honesty, they about to escort y'all off of here. They gonna be real rude, nasty, grabbing, pulling and shit. Y'all might as well head on up there and let them. She said out her mouth she was gonna redo your flights. Hers too.
She's gonna what?
She said that.
Here.
But then she went back to something else. But you got that on camera. You got that on camera.
I
that
didn't.
She said that.
She didn't say
she
it
said
on
we
camera.
Gonna renew she said she was gonna renew y'all flights.
You say what you heard.
She said she was gonna renew y'all flights. Period, point blank. I don't work here. I don't know what's going on or how they gonna move about it, but they said that. But I just feel like y'all should head up front and let them know. Talk to the captain. Talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Y'all bags already up front, boo. You know what I mean? And then you don't want to leave her either, so you might as well. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
No, we're traveling. It's ridiculous.
I hope y'all figured it out, though.
Let them buy. Let them buy.
I am curious what happens to checked-in baggings when you get kicked off a plane, but I suppose that's a question I could probably go Google and not just annoy you guys about it. But the second bit of this is just like, I get it. If you believe you did nothing wrong, especially considering how she decides to describe the situation here, I get you'd be frustrated for being kicked off the plane. But at a certain point, when they've made up their mind that they're going to kick you off the plane, you're just better off hopping off the plane and just having to deal with that mess, potentially suing them down the line, whatever it takes to do that. Yes, it's a huge inconvenience, but you refusing to get off at that point when they've already made up their mind that you're getting off the plane, all it's going to do is evolve into the plane getting deboarded, and then eventually, if you still refuse to get off, police getting involved, arresting you, and then you probably have less grounds to sue people on at that point. I don't know. This situation sucks either way, and apparently the steward said they were going to give her help move her flight elsewhere anyway. I don't know. This seems weird. Here we've got a group of young kids or teens riding bikes through a golf course area on an apparent trail. Anyway, this old lady decides that it's not a good thing to be doing and is very unhappy with this and has some very interesting reactions to how the kids are reacting.
First call Dad to ask him what's the number for the French flag.
No, that's it.
Talk English.
Why? You can't do that. What the heck?
Hey, excuse me. Hi. Yeah. This is Mignon Heiser. I just want you to know on Robert's course, there are 3 guys riding their bicycles in the, and then they said they're, just see their feet. They're riding their bicycles in the sand traps on Roberts 1.
No, that's 2. That's Roberts 2.
This is Roberts 1.
Oh, this?
Okay, you'll send somebody out right now? Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Look, I'm sorry.
Do not laugh at me.
I know, I swear to God I'm not, because he's being disrespectful. Let's go. I'm sorry.
Both of you are. Get out of here.
Let's go. I'm so sorry. Let's go.
Get out of here.
No, I know what you mean. Let's go.
Wait, so we can't be on the trail? We can't be on the trail?
Do you belong to the club?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously my dad means like Like 30,000 a year.
You know, it doesn't pay 30,000 a year. You're so out of it.
He's a premium in the club.
I'm sorry, he doesn't. Nobody pays 30.
Oh, you know the best guy that plays golf? That's my dad. You know, what's his name? You know what's his name? You'll probably know him. If I tell you his name, you'll probably know him if I tell you his name right now.
Tell me his name.
You know Michael?
Michael who?
Michelangelo?
No.
He's one of the best that plays on the...
Okay, so is my husband. Get out of
What's
there.
your husband's name? Maybe I know him.
You guys are destroying those.
No, right now I'm saying
I'll
sorry
rake it.
for
I'll
that.
rake it. Don't worry about it.
You know, they're coming out here to play tonight. So get out of here.
They're playing tonight. My dad's coming out of here too.
Go. Do you... Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, sending it.
Ah, crazy ass bitch.
I mean, fair is fair. If these kids genuinely shouldn't be here because, you know, no one in their family has any form of, are not a part of the club in any form, which by the sounds of it might not be the case, maybe, considering how they just made up a random name using Michelangelo as a name for his father was ridiculously stupid. But, you know, this is what kids tend to do. They don't give a damn. They'll record certain things, and if you feed into their mentality, then, well, yeah, they're going to cause you nonsense. But ultimately, I think this old lady has handled it mostly the way you probably should. Call the police and mostly just move on. And don't worry about them too much beyond that, because they're not going to listen to you. But of course, you had to get in one brief skerfuffle argument with them. Here we're having a mother who's confronting one of the workers from a place that her daughter supposedly works at for making unwanted advances and just being overall uncomfortable towards her daughter. Here's what happens.
You got a problem? I'm a grown woman, she a trash. You talk to one of these managers. You don't talk to my daughter. Telling her you gonna put your hands on her. You a man. And guess what? I'm a girl, but I'll beat the shit out of you like a woman. Like a real woman will. You put your hands on my daughter, I'm a dog off your ass, and that's all I gotta say. As long as she work here, I don't care if she get fired. As long as she work here, don't interact with my daughter at all. You're not gonna do nothing to her. She'll call the police on and have you in jail for threatening. Cause I heard you. You don't tell a child. You did. You said I'm gonna smack the with this pop. Matter of fact, clock out. Hurry up and get your shit and clock out. You gonna smack my daughter? No, I wasn't gonna smack her. So why did you tell her you gonna smack her? I heard you. I mean, I know I said it, but I'm not. Right. Don't say shit you on me. Excuse my language, and I'm so sorry. But don't say nothing that you on me, because guess what? This her daddy, and he'll trash you.
I'm grown, you grown. I'll beat your ass. Real.
Can you apologize to her? And can you please not interact with my daughter? Because I ain't want to come in.
You need
your
your hand.
Your arm. Don't put your hands on my daughter. Don't frame my daughter. No nothing.
Where's my straw?
She got a mama that's about that. You hear me? And I'm going to come for you to touch my daughter. Have a nice day.
At least is what I believe is happening in this clip from what I said before the clip plays, based upon what the mother says, that it makes it clear that at least her daughter might work in this store and that this guy is being very uncomfortable towards her. I'm not 100% sure if it's unwanted advances or just being a bit of an douche towards her. I'm not 100% sure which part it is, but clearly it's something that the daughter's not happy with and has gone to her mother to tell her about it. Her mother took this reaction to it, which may not be the greatest of moves, if I'm completely honest, but at the same time, I can completely understand it. In reality, it probably should have been taken to HR or your manager, but at the same time, I can also understand that probably has happened and nothing's happened so far, so this is just the next level of we try to do something about it ourselves. Either way, go her. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's pretty unhappy with the fact that the neighbors got some blow-up toys touching their side of the fence and decided to get mad and use a poking stick to poke holes into the inflatables.
I'll move it. I'll move it. How you like that? There, now call the cops. Keep it off of my property. I have the right to move it. Get it off!
Wasn't touching nothing.
You liar, I got photos of it. I got photos from up there. I got photos from right here where it's touching it.
What is this logic here? So if it's touching the fence on your side, that means it's now in the other person's yard, and that's not what you're allowed to do. I just don't get anything here. From what we can see in the video, the inflatables are on the other side of the fence. They're not on Karen's side of the fence. It's just touching the fence, and she has to have a need to get a poking stick that seems to have something sharp on the other end to poke at the inflatables and make sure to make holes. I mean, yeah, you can call the police just based upon property damage there. Like, good. Here we have an argument between someone who lives in what I'm assuming is some form of retirement / support village, arguing with the employees of said village. Here's the clip.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
You get on Facebook. Nobody cares.
Well, I'll put you on more than Facebook, honey.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, you want to bet? You do that, honey. You do that, sweetheart. And you'll hear what they say, because you're harassing me.
No, you're harassing us.
Oh, no. You call them.
Why don't you call them? Why don't you call somebody to get you out of here?
Call them.
Oh, you can't.
Call them.
Sorry, I did.
Call them.
I ain't calling them. You ain't
Good.
got my permission.
Good.
Don't even.
No, I want her to. I want her to.
She was warned about recording me. Now I'm calling the cops.
Good, do that. I can't wait till they tell you. You're harassing me.
Ain't nobody harassing you.
Yes, you are. And I'm allowed to do whatever I want as long as I'm right here, honey. As long as I'm right here. And I told you to stop and leave me alone.
Yes, I need a police officer to Oak Hill Village in Middletown. The resident name is Tina Gonzalez. She is beautiful.
What am I being? Nothing.
On North Union Street.
Yes, you make her name.
She don't record me.
I'm not doing nothing. She is harassing me. I'm in my own room.
I'm not 100% sure how to really think about this one because I'm not really knowledgeable in how retirement / support villages work in America as a whole, but from what I can gather from the comments that were associated on the TikTok for this clip is that most people were on the side of the person who was recording because they thought that the employees here were way out of line with how they were choosing to act, especially attempting to get police involved for this unfolding situation. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where it's very, very interesting, and I also don't know how appropriate it is to film inside one of these buildings in the first place, depending on various other issues. I don't know, it seems whack. There are a subset of men who aren't really good with talking with other people. I know that because I'm one of them. Some of them decide to take the moves of looking online and seeing how to pick up girls in public, and then they go do it. Except for they don't know how to handle rejection, so they do dumb stuff like this.
I know you've been through a lot, obviously, but I think you should just relax a little bit.
But I also think you should listen too, because when I tell you I really just wanted peace and quiet and eat my food, I really wanted peace and quiet and eat my food.
For sure, I hear that.
You hear it, but you're ignoring it. So are you really hearing me, or are you just not listening?
The thing is, like, you just keep giving me more, like...
Are you hearing me, or are you not listening?
Honestly, because you just keep talking.
So why do you keep talking? Why do I have to shut the f*** up? This is my table that I sat with my friend before you sat down.
No, and guess what?
Why did you sit down at a table with two girls when you don't know us?
Oh, is that weird?
Yes.
Wait. I'm still enjoying it.
Good for you.
Thank you. Looking salty on camera.
Not at all.
So sad.
Why? Do I look bad to you?
You look miserable.
You look beautiful. Thank you so much.
You look miserable.
Not at all. I'm actually really great.
No, 100%. Like, she could definitely, like, pull off some nice, like, thing, whatever. But
what? There are so many other seats for you to sit at. It's so crazy.
Why are you so nasty?
How am I nasty? I just want to sit and eat.
Then do that.
Just stop talking.
I'm not talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you right now.
Abby, is he talking to you?
Yeah, I'm not interested in you anymore.
Abby, is he talking to you? I'm not talking. Okay.
We're not talking to you.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay. Damn, you're such a turd off. Like, how are you?
Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know.
Wait.
Tell me something I don't know.
I know what you mean, and I'm not gonna be so shut the up.
I've been wanting to shut the up, but you've been running your mouth, so I can't shut the up because you've been running your mouth. So I'm gonna run my mouth because you're running your mouth.
So you've been talking to me?
Yes, because you've been running your mouth.
So you shut the
I won't shut the up until you shut the up.
Look at you. Wanting to shut the up.
Not at all.
But you can't shut
But you keep running your mouth.
Look at you.
Just let her have the last word. I don't want the last word. I really just want him to shut the up so we can eat in peace. It's not winning, it's embarrassing. Come on, what?
I can't knock someone for asking for like doing a pickup line in public. Yeah, maybe in a fast food restaurant it's kind of silly and it's probably not going to get you anywhere, but hey, you tried. But at the same time, when you get denied / rejected, maybe you should just move on. There's no need to stand there and continue to embarrass yourself further at the bare minimum, or potentially evolving the situation to potential harassment because you don't know how to accept no as an answer. You think that because you've got all this courage to daringly ask in public that you deserve a yes, which that's not how the world works, buddy. You're going to get denied in a lot of cases, and you just got to accept that with grace and move on, because it's dumb to not do that, really. We have a Karen screaming and shouting in Walmart.
So what? So what? I won't. Yes. I won't. I absolutely will not lower my voice because you're not my mother.
No, but I can't kick you out of the store.
Well, go ahead. Who you gonna hurt? Me or Walmart?
Come on, sweetheart.
You alright? Yeah, I'm good. I ain't gonna leave. Yeah. I'm good. All I ask is to let me out. That's all I ask. Right there. Thanks. I'm sorry, baby.
I appreciate the de-escalation, sir.
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
Can I help you? I
Can I help you?
Say anything to you.
No, you looked at me. I'm looking at the cat. No, you looked at me.
I'm looking at you.
Shut up. Get out my face. Get out my face. What?
My first Karen, bro.
I know.
I'm part of Walmart security.
Okay, well get out my face. Don't man me.
She meant that for everybody.
You don't know.
There's so much room, bro. Literally, we got the car right here. You should hit in her car all day down here.
You get told that someone's child is sleeping, so your opinion is to start screaming and yelling at the top of your lungs. When Walmart employees come and tell you, like, hey, can you just go? Like, you don't need to be here anymore, and you tell them to shut up and get out of your face. It's just like, what an entitled asshole. Legitimately, nothing more to it than that. You are an entitled bitch who should just go. Like, what the fuck? Is it that hard for you just to talk in a normal voice and not scream at the top of your lungs at people? Is it really that hard? Like, seriously? Wow. Here we have a Karen that's extremely upset that this person's driving around in a car that she claims to be noisy. Here's the clip.
Is it your dad's car?
No.
Rental.
It's not a rental. I bought it.
If it is your car and you can fix it and you don't do that on purpose, that is mean.
How does it mean?
Because you're disturbing other people like me.
But
I have anxiety and I lived in war zones. I have suffered enough.
My sister's gay, so.
On purpose to adding to misery in the world on purpose, it's me.
But it's just a loud car.
What are you looking at? Yeah, I'm just seeing what the fuck's going on. So I took your license number.
Okay.
So if you come back here and make noise, I'll report you both to campus security and police.
Okay, that's totally okay because I'm driving the speed limit. It's loud.
I don't care about the speed limit. You're making noise and you're doing that on purpose.
But it's like
just because you think that, I don't know, 10 other guys like you enjoy this, you're disturbing the rest of thousands of other people in here that they don't like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Is it worth it?
I don't know. I don't do it on purpose.
Another hobby, please. You said it can be fixed and you don't do it on purpose. So please go fix this and stop doing that. There's
like I was going maybe like 30 kilometers an hour.
Those that live here and they don't have car, they enjoy this noise?
Well, I mean, if they're a car guy, probably. Like, maybe.
Yeah, so you're talking?
I've never had anyone else come up to me like this.
Because nobody else is brave enough to approach you to tell you that this is wrong.
Yeah. No, sometimes I get in my own feelings about it, like moral combat.
I don't know if you can hear it or not, by the sound of the grumble of the engine of this car, I would assume that it is probably somewhat of a noisy thing when you start revving and driving along down the street. But I am curious on how loud it actually is. Unfortunately, when looking at this guy's TikTok, this is the only video on there. He's not posted anything else. He's not really answered what car he's got. He's not really answered anything to do with how loud his car actually. Because, you know, there is a legitimate point where your car is just loud for the sake of being loud, and there are legal limits to that as well. Yes, it is fun to have a loud car. Trust me, I know it. I'm a car guy. I get it. But you know, at a certain point, maybe you got to be a bit more considerate when you know your car's loud when driving through neighborhoods. Though this is broad daylight, so I don't really think there should be too much to be concerned. But I don't know. We don't know how loud the car actually is because this guy doesn't tell us. The lady behind the camera here is 7 months pregnant, so she's gone to a doctor's clinic in order to potentially be able to get some time off from work and things on those lines. The first person she saw, she wasn't exactly happy with their opinion of, so she's gone for a second opinion. But the other nurse here isn't exactly happy with that, so when she finds out about this, we have a very interesting conversation here.
What were you thinking about when you got pregnant, that you were not going to work? I'm just curious, because like I've had 3 kids, I worked up until the second they were born.
But am I you? Are you me? Do you know how I feel? Do you know how my body feels?
That's why I'm asking. I'm interested to know what you think. I want to know your mindset. So when you got pregnant, what were you thinking about?
I was thinking about having a kid. I'm confused on where you're going at.
I'm confused too because you came in here and I did an assessment and I gave you my best medical advice. And you didn't like that.
But I said that I just wanted a note so I could take it easy these next 2 months. I'm 7 months pregnant and I'm in pain. It's not fraud. If it was fraud, the doctor wouldn't be getting me my note right now.
Really?
Yes.
What I read on your chart isn't true.
Okay.
So I
What's
know
on my
it's
chart
fraud.
that's not true?
I read on your chart what isn't true because I'm the person who saw you and did the exam.
Okay.
So it's okay.
But but how do you know how I feel? How do you know how my body feels inside?
Because I stuck my hand in there and checked your
cervix. Okay, you checked my cervix, but how you know how my bones feel? How you know how my body feels, my legs, my back? How do you know how that feels? How you know how my nausea feels? How you know how my cramps feel? By touch, and you're okay. All right, so this is the nurse practitioner, and look how she's hitting me. Look at it. Check her out. Check it out. Call the police, and they're going to see what you just did. Call the police. She already called the police on me once because I called her a weirdo. Yes, look at this lady is crazy. Call the cops again. Call them. It's okay. I got you on video hitting me with that thing in your hand. This is the Philly Pregnancy Center, guys.
Yeah, okay, Tilly.
You know, this just makes me glad that I live in a country that actually has a thing called maternity leave. Even though I'm a man and will never actually, most likely never make use of this, there is a thing called mom and dad leave where for like the final 2-3 weeks of the pregnancy, the partner can technically also go on leave to support the mother through the remainder of the pregnancy. But we're not talking about that. Here, she's just looking for the last 2 months to be able to just not be at work, which is the equivalent of 8 weeks. In America, from what I could look up, you do get 12 weeks of unpaid maternity leave. But obviously, all the hoops you have to jump through to even get that is complicated, and it's also, quote, unpaid. In Australia here, you get 20 weeks of paid maternity leave, and the hoops you have to go through in order to do it is very, very minimal. It's like, yep, cool, there's roughly 100-ish days left of your there's like roughly, 18, 20 weeks left of your pregnancy. Cool, you can go on maternity leave now if you want to, type deal. And it's like not something that's ever made to be this big of a deal. Like, it's like one of those things like, oh, what do you expect to happen when you get pregnant? Oh, to get time off work? Ha! Why would you get pregnant for that? It's like, why would you do that when you're pregnant? You think that was what's going to happen when you get pregnant? It's like, who would get pregnant just to get time off work? Heck, unpaid time off work. Genuinely, like just that, hearing that was so stupid. And like, yes, you may have worked all the way up to basically you giving birth of multiple babies, but every person's pregnancy is different. Heck, a person who goes through multiple pregnancies, those pregnancies can be different. Like genuinely ridiculous, that one, to be completely honest. and also the reaction from the nurse, whom I'm assuming is a nurse considering they're wearing that uniform, after she finds out that that person's been recording the entire conversation, was funky to say the least. This guy's minding his own business. He is taking a phone call in a hospital he works in area, and this person's come up to tell him that nope, you're not meant to be in this area. This is the executive health area. You can't be here, and it makes attempts to kick him out. Here's the clip.
I'm on the call. Excuse me.
Do you have a break room you can take your calls at? This is executive health area. So
Okay,
this isn't an area you can just hang out at.
Is there a sign where I can...
Yeah, there is a sign that says executive health on the other side when you walk through here.
I know that. That's why I sit here. I'm just minding my business.
Right, but this isn't a place that you can sit on the ledge.
And you are?
I'm the manager of executive health,
Okay.
Melanie.
Do you own
What
this
department? What department do you work
You
in?
own this whole...
We do. This is our suite.
Okay.
This is the restroom.
Well, can I finish my call real quick before...
Can you walk on to where you were going to go? Do you have a break room?
No, Karen, I do not.
I'm sorry.
I do not.
What's your name? Calling me Karen is inappropriate. I just told you my
I'm
name
on
is
the call
Melanie.
right now, and you're interrupting my call. That's inappropriate. If you don't mind, I can finish my call and I can leave.
What was your name?
Simple.
What was your name?
Do you mind?
I do.
Please, can I finish my call?
You can finish your call, but this is executive health
Okay,
area.
well, you have to wait. I'm sorry. You're a grown adult. I'm a grown adult. No, you may not.
Okay, I'll call security.
Okay, cool.
Now, you might be thinking, you know what, this might make some semblance of sense, but according to the guy, he's been taking breaks in this area for going on several years now without any issues, except for this person here, which is kind of interesting. Maybe he's just been able to get away with it for so long and now someone's trying to enforce what rules actually exist there, or maybe she is completely stepping out of line. Who knows? Maybe the latter, probably. Here you have a guy being told off by the flight attendant.
Well, you're complaining about the seats, and you did to me when I walked by. So is that a yes? You're going to stop now so everybody's comfortable, we can get to Denver, or do you just want to take another flight? It's your choice.
Oh, I'm not taking another flight.
All right, so you're going to cut it out now? Is that a yes? Because we can anytime turn it around. I'm not kidding. We have every right to remove you if you're not going to stop. So I just want to make sure you are going to stop.
We'll stop.
Thank you. Yep.
I can only imagine being one of the people who are sitting close enough to this conversation to hear exactly what is going on and just hearing the words that, you know, if you don't want to be on this flight, we can just turn around and go back and drop you off and you can go on a different flight if that's okay with you. I'd just be sitting there going, wait, no, please don't. This has already been so much time I've burnt just to do this in the first place. Please don't do this. Though, unfortunately, sometimes those things are entirely out of your control because there are people like this guy who does not care about anyone apart from himself. Here you have a guy at a hotel who probably has some actual legitimate complaints to make but has no idea how to do it appropriately and is taking out all of his anger about how things have been going at this hotel all on this individual staff member right here. Here's the clip.
I know. You think you're that fast, huh? Why are you beating this lady up?
How did I beat her up?
She didn't do. Yes,
How did I
you
beat her
are.
up?
I'm standing here watching you do her.
I yelled at her, but I didn't beat her up.
You are verbally beating her.
Sure, I'll give you that.
She doesn't deserve it. She did not make a mistake.
Her mistake was when I asked her to read the complaint that I had given their corporate, who refused to do anything and help me and pointed me back to the people who have terribly, like everything in the hotel's wrong. The pool's not available. The ice machine's not available. Everything is wrong. There's pubic hair in our wash room. There's pubic hair in our shower. There's pubic hair. It's gross.
I get that.
And so when I asked somebody to read something,
and
when I asked somebody to read something, they literally go, "Do you want me to read the whole thing?" Yeah, that's why I handed it to you. And if I finally go, "Man, you're dumb," after all that, I got some random stranger backing up that kind of incompetence and that kind of incompetence.
You're using the wrong language, dude. I don't know if you're educated or not, but dumb is the inability to learn things. She has an ability to learn. You are
I'm not dumb. That's the thing. I graduated high school, went to college and everything. I'm way past dumb. I asked you a simple question as if you wanted me to scroll on your phone. That's what I asked you.
You asked me if I wanted to read the whole thing.
Yes, did you want me to read the whole thing?
Why would I not?
I didn't know if you wanted me to or not. That is your personal phone. I'm asking you for your permission to continue to look.
I handed it to you.
You said read this, read this. I saw what you had on the screen. That is what I read.
What on earth would I want you to read?
I will let you talk to my manager. I will let my manager give you a call tomorrow. Other than that, since you want to call me dumb and all that, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I mean,
Simple as that.
Obviously,
Simple as
you
that.
don't want to work, nor does anyone in this hotel.
How am I not working?
Well, one, no one's been at this desk the entire time we've been here unless you come up here and ring the bell.
That's why the bell is up there. We have stuff to do in the back as well.
But when I come down here last night and listened to whoever was here, it could have been you, probably was somebody else. Right?
I wasn't here last night, but yes.
But when I hear people listening to videos on their cell phone and cackling and gaggling back there and not helping customers, you know.
Okay, and that's not, I can't do anything about that.
The service people clearly don't work because everything that I wanted to use in the hotel was dang near broken.
Mm-hmm.
The cleaning people don't clean. I was woken up this morning by somebody playing rap music across the hall. I thought it was children. It was your cleaning staff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like, who works? I know everybody works.
I mean, if we're not working, this business will not be running. But like I told you, if you would like to talk to the manager tomorrow, I would be gladly to leave a note for her and she can give you a call.
I'm not going to waste my vacation talking to your manager who clearly doesn't manage a staff very well.
Perfect.
And you think that because you have an inability to perform your job, and when someone says something to you about it and doesn't just tolerate it, you just quit working even harder. I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you called me dumb.
No, I'm not talking to you because I'm not about to lose my job about this when I clearly tried to help you.
What you should do,
but no,
is everyone who works in this hotel should lose their job.
We're not going to talk about it anymore. I mean, if you want me to call the police, then I will.
I mean, I don't want you to.
Or if you want to just leave, then leave.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do because again, I come in here with a complaint to show you to read it.
Yeah,
that was a struggle.
Sure did. Yeah, it was a struggle. I'm sorry. It was. I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry.
You are.
I'm so sorry. I'm not as smart as you.
You're definitely not.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm 34 and retired.
So sorry.
You're how old?
I'm so sorry.
See, and you make those little gestures with your phone pointing at me.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm recording this, so I'm showing my manager.
And I want you to show your manager.
Yeah, and I'm going to show her.
Yes. That's good.
Perfect.
Manager, what's your name? Do you have a name?
No, just say what you have to say. I'm too dumb to have a name.
So the person who can't even answer me her name wanted to ask me what she should do about the terrible experience I had here, which was absolutely awful. I've already been in touch with your corporate. I don't think that that's very helpful because your corporate referred me back to the very people who can't complete their job. I actually used to work for a Hyatt hotel and I've been a Hilton Diamond member for a decade. So I know the standard, and I love when lazy, entitled, worthless people don't do anything to get their job. Please make sure you evaluate your staff, fire your staff, retrain your staff, get better staff. I know it's hard to hire people, but this is the level we have, as people who are incapable of doing anything or helping anyone.
You're amazing. Have a great day. Thank you for your speech.
Funny additional piece of information with this clip, this guy actually had a job. He worked for a media company, which when the CEO of the media company saw this clip, promptly fired him. So much for being retired, buddy. Well, I mean, I suppose you are now, so you weren't lying per se, but probably not exactly the way you wanted to retire. But hey, good job. You did it for yourself. And I do want to make it clear, it does sound like he had genuine actual complaints that I think would be something worthy to complain about, but he's gone about this the entire wrong way. And yes, with the whole thing of like when you hand someone their phone, ask them to read what you've put on the phone, yeah, some people are going to ask, is there more? Do I need to scroll through? That is not something when you say they're dumb. It's like, yeah, there is more. Just keep scrolling until you hit the end. Or something like, I don't know. This is just such a better way you could have handled this entire mess. Instead of the way you did, and then taking out your frustration and anger about how you've been treated in this hotel, because by the sounds of it, you had genuine complaints that are things that shouldn't happen in the first place, but you just don't know how to do it the right way, okay? Oh, and of course he didn't want to waste his, quote, time talking to the manager of the hotel, because of course not. He would rather go off once at a random worker who probably has very little control of fixing these issues, instead of talking to the manager in the same manner. You just rather not do that. Good job. Here we watch the best way to deal with a dispute with your manager.
You need to get this. He's going to get fired. You want to fight the manager. He at work and he don't want no money no more, bro. His ass is broke as hell. Let him fight. Let him touch me, folks. Let him touch me so you can get fired. Let him touch me so you can get fired, folks. I'm the manager. He's off the clock. I'm not supposed to. He's not supposed to be here. He got off at 4 o'clock. He got off at 4 o'clock. Hey, security. Get his ass, folks. I asked you a simple question. You want to turn into an argument. I never said it wasn't my fault. I asked you a question, you goofy ass little boy. It ain't that serious, bro. God damn. We just trying to rig and make some money. I'm sorry. I need to ask y'all what y'all want.
Oh, did I say best way? I'm sorry. It's actually the worst way to attempt to fight your manager physically over a dispute you're having with them. So something tells me there might be a few screws loose in that guy's head. Maybe. It's quite possible here. Maybe the manager did something really stupid. I don't know. It's still funny. With this clip, we seem to jump into what is seemingly a bit of an ongoing feud, where all these people apparently live in the same apartment complex, and apparently these issues have occurred before. And here's where it's all come to a head, where they've decided to block people from coming inside and attempt to just cause issues for it. Let's get into the clip.
So you just called me up. I don't know who the hell you are. You work at the doorbell. Trying to assault me, and you're trying to snatch my phone. So when they come, I'll be sure to let them know that this person right here has just called me, tried to stop me coming through a apartment complex that I live at, that I had the lease to. This is what he looks like. He works at the doorbell. This is his husband, his partner, this individual right here. Right here. So they just tried to stop me. This is how they just try to cut me off right here. This person just tried to stop me and call me out of my name.
Just don't meet me right now.
He just tried to grab my phone. He's over here trying to come near my car and harass my son. My son's in the back seat right now. We just got home from school. Yeah, he's a white male. White male, about 5'7", 5'8". These people just stopped me. I don't even know if they live here. I don't even know who they are.
We have a car to get in.
Sweetie. I'm actually a girl. What are you?
If you're
what are you?
supposed
Back
to be
up.
here, you can get in.
Guess what? And I got a lease. And when you figure that out, what are you going to solve? What are you going to solve when I figure it? Yeah. When I live here, when you find out I live here, what is it going to solve for you? I actually have my driver's license.
I don't know. I don't know who she.
I mean, just by the sound of this entire thing of him just wanting to know if they live there or not, and just having to have all of that knowledge, it just sounds like the ultimate Karen. Just the typical Karen moves that you see from typical Karens, especially on this channel on a day-to-day basis. But I suppose I asked the question, why would you even do this stuff when you're in your work uniform? Especially what happened at the start, where you just push her phone away. It's like, it's especially while she's recording, like, this is going to backfire on you. There's no doubt about that. If this video itself doesn't initially get you in shit, the amount of people on the internet who will see it and probably push it to your workplace or to Chick-fil-A in general will probably get you in a bit of shit. So, maybe, I don't know, be wise with how you act with people. Maybe. Just maybe. So the guy behind the camera here was speeding down a residential area, and I mean aggressively speeding, like way over the limit, could possibly faster than what you would go on a highway type speeding down a residential street. Anyway, a little while later, he gets caught up to by people who live in that residential street at this shopping center area, and they decide to confront him. Here's a clip.
This guy is 100 miles an hour, and now he's running away. 100 miles an hour.
I'm defending myself. He's coming at me.
You want me to get up and down and kick your ass?
What are you talking
Get the f out of here, man.
I'm gonna get the
Out of here, asshole.
Yeah, thank you. Call the police. This guy's running away.
Goodness gracious.
Come here, stop you. Get over here.
What is your problem?
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
I
You
will.
don't deserve to be on the road.
Will you let me?
Get in your car and get the out of here.
Well, I need some space to get into my car.
Get in the car.
Do it. Can you let me?
Go ahead. Why don't you stand there, man? Come and say it to my face. Come on.
I'm not doing anything to you,
Come
sir.
on. You killed somebody
Sir,
during the holiday season.
Relax.
You idiot.
Holy
You have a
crap.
license.
Like a man.
Holy crap. Stand up and what? Fight? I'm not gonna fight here. Relax.
This red piece of shit. I have detectives right now.
Okay, can I get in my car and leave? I will leave.
You better think about what you did.
You know, my own morality here of just like, buddy, if you were I would say he probably wasn't going 100 miles, but considering that'd be an exaggeration of sorts, he was probably going pretty damn fast, like 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, which, by the way, is still faster than what you would go on most highways. Like, that's for those non-imperial people. That's more than 100 k's an hour. Like, that's insane speeds. That is the type of speed you do on a highway where you got wide lanes and enough room to go to maneuver. Like, if you're genuinely going that fast, I honestly don't feel that sorry for you here. I don't know if this would be the way I would handle someone speeding down the neighborhood. I would attempt to find them later, get their license plate, send it to the police, and hopefully have some form of footage of someone speeding. Probably not, though. I would again, I don't feel bad for the guy behind the camera, because if you are truly going that fast down a residential area, then you're a complete and utter asshat who has an asshat who has no consideration for anyone else. So, yeah, selfish prick, but I wouldn't do this, maybe? I don't know. This clip is an interesting one. Depending on who you are, and depending on your experiences and your own opinions, this is going to be more of a diversive one, just because of everything about it. So basically, the story goes with this one is that the lady recording came in and got her nails done at this nail salon a day or two ago, a couple days ago. Apparently, within like 24-ish hours, the nails broke, and when she went to come back to this nail salon, apparently on the online page or the trade nails online said that it was closed. So rather than waiting for the next day for this to be open or double checking in person, she decides to go to a different nail salon instead and pay them to not only fix her current nails but also make her new ones. After which she goes back to the previous nail salon and gets a refund for the original broken nails.
You're not the owner?
It doesn't matter what I am in here.
So you're not the owner?
It doesn't matter.
Are you the owner?
Doesn't matter. You can
So
leave.
then can I talk to the owner?
You can leave.
I'd like to talk to the owner.
There's no owner here. You can leave.
There's no owner for this business?
No, there isn't.
What do you mean?
I'm wiping my table down. What do you
So
mean?
you are the owner? And you're not going to give me a refund?
No, I already told you. I'm not going to give you a refund.
For the fact that your nails didn't even last 24 hours?
My nails in here always last.
To other people, correct?
No way. There's no way.
Correct? So I can't get my money back nor my tip because your site says that you were closed and you're telling me I was supposed to drive down here to check to make sure that it was open. Even though you can't check and update your website to make sure that it has your business hours correct. Right? That's what you're saying? That's what you're saying?
You know, you're just standing here trying to pick a fight with me.
I'm
I
not.
already
I'm
told
asking
you that's
you
exactly
for a refund
what you're trying to do.
for the fact that my nails were shit and I paid you $105 to get them fixed. And what? And you're not going to do anything, right? You're just going to sit here and clean, not your business, but not refund me the money.
No, you went somewhere else and got it
because you
done.
guys were closed.
Okay, and that's my fault.
It's not your. I'm not saying that's your fault. I'm saying because you guys were closed, I went somewhere else and got my nails fixed. And so because of that, you can't refund me my money when you weren't the one that fixed it.
Okay, so if I go over here, eat food, and then my stomach hurts that night,
we're gonna refund
you.
You
guys close, I come back the next day.
We
say,
refund you.
You're not gonna do that.
We do that for everybody. We're gonna refund you, or we're gonna remake the food. We're not gonna sit there and tell you like, I'm sorry that you got sick.
Oh, yeah, yesterday my stomach hurt.
We do that for people all the time. That's customer service. It's not your policy, so you don't have customer service.
That's not my policy.
You have no customer service.
So okay, I get it. If you broke it now, you came back.
Okay, so then take all these off. Take all these off and redo it.
I would have redone.
Take all these off and redo it. Okay, but
you went somewhere else. You got the service done somewhere else.
That's fine. And that lady was like, if anything happens, you come back and I'll take care of you. Thank you. And that's what I told her. Thank you. So since you're not going to refund me, take all these off and redo it. Take all these off and I don't care. What'd you say? Your policy.
I don't fix
your
other
policy is
people's
what?
work.
But your
you
shit.
could have came here.
So there's nothing.
Came here.
Nothing you're gonna do, right?
There's nothing I can do because you already went somewhere else.
So you're gonna do nothing.
Don't record me.
I can do whatever I want. Please do. Please do.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. Now, there's a few things that I think I will probably lead off with here. If this lady has photos of the broken nails from a few days ago, I can show the timestamps on the date, so like on the metadata that's in her phone, just so like, yep, this was a photo took a few days ago, here's the nails. Then at that point, it just becomes one of those things, okay, yep, they did break. I'm not exactly, I would appreciate it if you came back here first rather than going towards a different store, but that's a whatever moment. That's okay. Here's a refund, yada yada yada, or here's a coupon or a thing for come and get your nails done for free next time, something along those lines. But from what we can tell of this argument, that was most likely not the case. What was the case here was that she came in there asking for a refund, but not really showing that her nails were broken, because she's had them replaced now, and I'm gonna guess she probably didn't take any photos to prove that they were broken at a time, and now she wants her refund, which I can understand why the owner of this store isn't exactly too willing to do that, because, well, it's just like, you've already gone to another store to apparently fix these nails, or do these nails. You can't show me that they were broken in the first place. How am I supposed to believe you, especially considering you've come in here all aggressive? And I don't know, this one's just interesting to say the least. There's like two sides to this story depending on how you believe it. I genuinely think it would have been smarter if the lady who apparently had the broken nails took a photo of the broken nails in the first place so she could at least prove that they were broken. Because otherwise it's just a she shed, he shed type situation here, where she's claiming they break, but unfortunately she hasn't got any sufficient evidence to prove that they were broken. So for the owner's knowledge, she might be just attempting to get a refund on a false premise. It's, I don't know, I guess, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Here we have someone who's extremely upset for someone else successfully getting into a car park before they did, and what did they do? Instead of moving on to try and find another car park for them to go into, they decided to get out and start arguing with the guy who just parked there.
Move it!
Okay,
let's go!
Out. No.
Yes!
That's not how it works.
You asshole! That's how I was waiting there for this spot! How it doesn't work then? Get out!
I was
No, you weren't! I was in line!
Lady.
You see any spots? Get the fuck out!
No, stop.
You are being rude!
Stop.
Move it!
No.
Would you like us to call the police? Go
No.
for it! Go for
Emily,
it!
Emily,
Do it!
let's just go on our hike. Why are you freaking out? Don't kick my car! Okay, where's your license plate? Got that on video, you dumb.
I'm sorry, lady, but you must have a brain the size of a pea, because you clearly see he's recording you. You're not only complaining about, oh my god, you took this car park before me even though I was waiting further down the line, waiting for this car park to be free, and you take it, and then you decide to kick his car because you're not getting your way whilst he's recording? Are you dumb? Seriously, stop being stupid. Your brain cell must have shrunk like 5 times in that small clip there. Here we jump into a random Zoom call for a random company where they're having a meeting about various different things, and one of the more interesting things to get brought up in this meeting is how the intern brought 2 tickets to St. Lucia that were first class to do some scouting for a potential retreat. Just watch the shenanigans.
Danny, I'd asked for you to research some Cocoa retreat options for 2024. I noticed a credit card charge for 2 flights to St. Lucia for December, and I'm just curious of what that is.
Oh, I mean, that's just so that we can go and scout before we actually have the retreat and make sure that it's like the vibe and, you know, I mean, it looks like the vibe, but how will we know unless we've gone ourselves, you know?
Who's we?
Well, so Anna thought it was a really good idea to come with so that she could get some content and get some B-roll and make it, you know, it's not just like a fun trip. Like, we're obviously going to be working, and like, yes, it's in the Caribbean, but it's like we're going to be taking photos and videos and like obviously working.
Okay, so you don't see how booking 2 first class tickets to St. Lucia is a massive waste of company money?
I don't know that I would say massive. I mean, it's like, how would we not get first class? I'm just confused. Like, how would you fly to St. Lucia?
Okay, so let's go ahead and schedule a one-on-one after this meeting. I don't feel like it's appropriate to kind of dive into this further and what a kind of horrible decision that this was on your part. So let's schedule a one-on-one for later today, and we can kind of dive into this further.
Okay.
Is it just me who thinks that how she approaches, like, I mean, I got first class because why wouldn't we get first class? I mean, how else would you fly to St. Lucia? Like, just, is it just me who feels like that was extremely snobbish of her? Just, like, very, very entitled, like, oh, what? What? We don't fly first class? No. We're too good for that. We must be flying first class. Like, great. It's brilliant. Here we got the manager of a Target store deciding to kick this person out because they have what they claim to be a service dog, because they don't want to give any form of identifications or anything to actually recognize that it is the service dog, even though that's not required by law.
Guys, I'm really sorry, but I can't have a dog in here.
It's a service
It's against,
dog.
I would need to see a documentation. I will then, absolutely.
It's a service dog, and it's against state law and federal law.
Yes, you do need to have documentation.
No, you
on
don't,
it.
sir.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and...
If you look up the Colorado
it's against
state
a health
law,
code violation to have a dog in
if you look up the
a food
Colorado
establishment.
state law,
I am. so.
James, stop. If you look up the
I don't
Colorado,
see. It's also required that they
it's
wear
not
the...
required, sir.
So,
It's not required. It's
all right, well,
if you
asking
go on your
guys to
phone
do so.
and you look up the Americans with Disabilities Act,
Okay, well, this is private property, and I am asking you guys to
it's
leave.
actually a
Okay,
public establishment,
No, it
and
is-
you're open to the
It's
public.
privately owned, and I am asking you guys to leave.
Because I don't have a
All right?
vest on my
Thank you,
service
guys.
dog?
Thank you. I'm asking you to leave.
Because I don't have a vest on my
I'm not
service
gonna-
dog.
yeah,
It's a
you have
service
no
dog.
documentation whatsoever.
You don't have to have.
It is a big deal. You can't have a dog.
This is one of those moments that, as an outsider looking into all these laws to do with service animals, I'm not only slightly confused by some of the decisions here, I can also understand why some of these decisions are made. So, according to the Americans with Disabilities Act laws, there's a bunch of different laws here, but basically the layman terms of it all, service dogs are not required to wear any form of identification whatsoever. They don't need to wear a vest, they don't need to have any form of marking to show that they're a service dog. Also, you are not required to have any of the documentation for it because by law, stores and places like that cannot ask you if that is a service dog. They can't ask you for any form of documentation to prove that's a service dog. They can't ask you if you've got any disabilities or what disabilities you have. They can't ask you anything in resemblance to prove that that's an actual service dog, which makes sense to a degree, because it means that you can't just look at someone with a service dog, know they've got a disability, and abuse them for having that. But also at the same time, it's a system that is very easily abused depending on how things can get enforced, because the list of breeds that can be a service dog is up there on the internet for everyone to look at. So if you have a dog of that breed, you can take it around everywhere, say it's a service dog, and that you don't have to prove that it is to anyone, unless potentially if some police officer along the lines decides to ask. But no store managers, no store in any way, shape, or form can ask you can ask for identification of that being a service dog, and legally they can't kick you out specifically for having a service dog. It's a very weird web of laws that, on one hand, I can completely understand of it, because, you know, it makes it so that it's very difficult to target someone with disabilities because there's no way to identify if they've got one or not. But at the same time, I think it can be very easily abused. In this clip, a couple prepaid for gas at a 7-Eleven at the fuel pump and then let it time down. And then when they realized that, they decided to go inside to start annoying the staff for a refund, in spite of the fact that it would automatically be deposited back to their bank. It just may take a moment.
But say you don't give a wait till you get fired. You stupid as shit, bro. I bet you just got this job. You just got this job. You just got this job.
She could have came in.
She don't got a pump. Shut up. You could refund our money, you dumb, because you don't know your job. You fat. Wait till the cops come, bro. You are stupid. Talking about hostile. Of course I'm going to be hostile. I've been here since 10:30 waiting for your dumb. You ain't going to do. You just going to keep running your mouth and clapping and talking to your invisible friend. You want to keep talking to your invisible friend. You don't know how to refund? Wait till this go to your corporate. You calling police on customers that paid you. I just bought 9 scratch-offs from your dumb ass. But you gonna call police on the customer that paid you, right? You got $20 in my pump, but I don't have my money, right? So whose fault is it? Yours. Clearly yours. I paid you for scratch-offs. You don't know how to refund the money. You don't know how to pump the gas tank. So who's untrained? I need to talk to your store manager. I need to talk to your corporate. I need to talk to everybody about you. You're gonna be on YouTube, 7-Eleven Employee of the Year. What is your name? Let's get that. Let's get that. Oh, take it off, Evelyn. I see that E. I see that E, and I see that big ass bush on your head too. You want to start getting roasted? Your nose ring?
Hair.
My girl hair way longer than yours.
Why you calling me?
Look at
Wait, why?
That's real hair. You got a bush.
Why you calling me?
Cause she mad. Cause she mad. She knows she about to get fired. You're about to get fired. Cause you're dumb as. Don't worry. She hates her life. She's about to get fired, bro. We gonna wait for the police too.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm a customer too. I just purchased.
She told you you supposed to pump the gas apparently, right?
I didn't say.
You supposed to pump the gas apparently too.
She was trying to pump it and wasn't
The fuck?
through. How's that
Right.
my fault?
That's her fault, bro. And she calling the police on me because I want my fucking gas. You should do something, bro. It's not worth it though. Keep on going. What else you gotta say? For the camera, calling customers too. Calling customers too, right? You lucky somebody don't do something to your bro.
Clearly I didn't.
I've been here since 10:30. You don't know how to refund some gas. It's 11 o'clock now. You took 10 people before me before fixing the problem. Of course I'm gonna be mad as shit. I don't got time to just stand here all day because you don't know your job, trying to blame it on me.
Aren't you supposed to give her your card though that you paid with?
She does not know, and her employee left her. That's what's so the guy left her and said, oh, she's gonna refund your money, sir. Don't worry. But she don't know how to do this, bro. So I'm supposed to just stand here and just keep watching people get rang up, right? That makes sense, right? Go ahead, sir. I just been here since 10:30. Get your have fun. You feel me? That does not make sense, though. And then she's sitting here calling the police on me because I'm mad about it. So the police is on the way, cuz. Police on the way? Oh, man, because she don't know her job, dog. The police on the way because she don't know her job. Get our money back? She can't give me my money. She got me waiting for the police because she don't know her job.
Where did our money go?
Wow. You're not going to do shit. You're going to lose your job. You ain't going to jail. If you do go to jail, it's going to be when the cops come here and fire your ass because you won't leave. Bro, I'm trying to drive to UCF, not be in this Opapka. Bro.
I pay with cash?
Pay with card. You take my car back and refund it, or you put the, like, bro, I worked in gas stations. Shit ain't that hard. What's though is her coworker left her. A nigga was in here and he just walked out and left it all on her. That's what's so fucked up about the whole thing. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. One of them should have known what the fuck they doing. And neither one of them know what they doing. So both of them is, call corporate. Call them. I already called them. She's gonna get fired. I got this video quick. She took her name tag off because she knows she's in the wrong. I hope you have fun at 7-Eleven because it was short-lived.
So I think there's one thing that's very clear about this entire thing. The staff behind the counter is obviously new or very inexperienced in this entire thing. Because if she was not new, she probably would have been able to explain to these people, hey, if you prepaid at the gas pump and it timed out or you didn't actually fuel up your car at all, that money will be just deposited back into your account. It just might take a moment. And considering it's like 10:30 at night, 9 times out of 10, most banking institutions don't really process transactions that late, and you'll just have to wait until the next morning before you get that money back. Unfortunately, there is literally nothing else you can do about it at that point. If the money's not there, the staff member can't do anything about it. Clearly, she doesn't know that, though, properly. So, this is just an entire mess of a situation. And this guy thought it's the brightest idea to take out his anger and rage at this worker for the fact that he stuffed up by letting it time out and doesn't understand the basics on how these pumps work. Here we got a worker who was, I'm assuming, is just doing form of overseeing work to make sure that no one's in violation of the rules they signed when they got a lease at some of these apartments in this complex. And this lady who currently lives here just is a bit crazy about it. I think that's the best word for it.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
What are you doing? Why are you taking pictures of my door and putting it on my door? You're crazy.
Okay, you're crazy.
First of all,
Why are you harassing me?
you better back up, lady.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hurt me? I wanna know why you're harassing me. Wanna know
Doing
why
my
you
job.
got my car towed? Wanna know why you're harassing me today? Wanna know why you harassed me the other day?
Okay, you done?
Are you done?
I'm waiting on you.
Are you? Because I got someone listening too.
Okay, go ahead.
Got a witness too.
Okay,
Since you're taking pictures of everything.
that's right. I could do that.
F***ing weird, you know that?
Okay, thank you. Anything else?
What do you want? Because you're taking pictures of my door. What is wrong with you?
That's not illegal, so.
Why are you taking pictures of my door and putting it on my door?
Because I can.
Can you tell me what the logic of that is?
Nope.
So you're just weird? You take pictures of doors and put it on people's doors.
It's my job.
What's the point? Whatever.
We could just keep on adding them up.
Are you trying to get me to not sign my lease? I'm not going to anyway.
No, I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm enforcing the rules. That's what I was hired to do. If you don't like it, then I suggest you move.
I am going to move.
Okay.
If you're trying to get me to move, you don't have to keep doing these things.
I'm just letting you know this is going to be documented to management, and they'll have
Good for you. I know you have nothing better to do with your life.
That's right.
I know. I'm the excitement of your day.
Okay.
Okay? And that's fine. I don't care. I'm leaving anyway.
Okay, awesome.
I'm just letting you know you don't have to do this anymore.
I will be doing it, though.
I know, because you have nothing left.
No, this is my job, to enforce the rules that you signed.
Okay.
You signed the lease.
Okay.
So you're in violation.
Is what you are.
Okay.
Okay? Hi. And when I leave here, nobody's going to care after I leave
Okay,
here.
that's fine. We can replace you.
That's,
no big
that's
deal.
fine, and nobody cares if you replace me.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Are you done?
Yep, I'm done.
You gonna leave me alone now? Or you gonna keep harassing me on
Are these bikes yours?
I wouldn't be dumb enough to leave
Okay.
my bikes out here, so
Okay.
you can take those too.
Okay. Oh, I will be. I
Don't
will
rip
be.
my tags off my fucking then you
I
have my
didn't
car
touch your car, first of all.
Sure you didn't.
Just
Sure
because
you
you're
didn't.
not responsible enough to renew your
Sure you
registration.
didn't. You
Okay.
like to see the police report?
I don't care about it. Don't
That's
care.
because you don't like the fact that I caught on to your games.
Okay, what game?
Your little games. You're ripping off the
Oh yeah,
saying the tags are expired.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something your douchebag ass would do.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure of what this guy's actual job is because it's not really explained in this clip, and nor do I've never really lived in an actual apartment, so I wouldn't really understand this. So people in the comments, feel free to enlighten me on this one. But the other thing to this, why is it being done seemingly at night? Like, wouldn't this be something you try to do throughout the day or like in the evening, like not at night where it's already pitch black, unless it's already in like winter. Like this is in winter and it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening and it's already pitch black out. I don't know, it's odd, but that lady is crazy. Here we have a guy who's been waiting for over 2 hours for his food to be picked up from a fast food restaurant by the Uber. It hasn't happened yet, so he decided to go in himself and just grab the food.
I wait 45 minutes and my food is right there and I paid for it, so let me just give me my food because my Uber guy is still not here. He's another 45 minutes, that's 2.5 hours now. That's bullshit. My food's right there, give me my sandwich. I'm hopping over this bitch. I'm grabbing my food. I ain't playing. It's my food right there. All right, I paid for that shit. Let's do it. Nah, off. I paid for my sandwich, I get my sandwich. I don't give my sandwich. I paid. Call the police. It's my sandwich. I paid for that shit. I don't give a I paid for my sandwich. I'm grabbing my sandwich. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Look, if you've done this through Uber or DoorDash or whatever other form of food delivery service, almost all of them would provide refunds, especially considering what, you've been waiting over 2 hours for a driver to be selected and the food's been sitting there for several hours by now. Like, it just seems a bit odd that you did this type of method because, yeah, you've paid for the food, but you've also paid for the delivery. And you're not going to get that money back now unless you do a refund afterwards. I don't know, it just feels like you just took the wrong method about this. I don't know. What's your opinion, I guess, you guys? In this next clip, we got a Karen who's attempting to throw the book, and not only the book, but every single book in the book, at the police officers to try and get a police officer charged for something.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
So, sorry, you can go ahead.
Yeah. We are here because we want to file charges against Officer Mendoza because there was an unlawful imprisonment yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if you guys know about what hold on please.
Yeah.
602 is the penal code which describes trespass.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing in there that would allow the officer to arrest my friend. There was actually 2 friends that were harassed yesterday.
In a public federal building.
Yeah, a federal building. And then we just want to make sure that you guys know about Title 42, 1983, which gives us the ability to strip you of your immunity and sue you. And then there's also Title 18, 242, which is deprivation of rights under color of law. So when you guys have taken an oath to the Constitution and you violate our rights, these are actually criminal charges that we can file against you. And I know you've got a lot of things to do, but we have a lot of things to do.
No, I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and Title 18, 241 doesn't really apply yesterday because that's conspiracy against rights. But you guys can be fined, you can be imprisoned, and then there's even more serious penalties that we can file against you. So we would like to file charges. How do we go,
And that's why I'm
okay,
here.
how do we go about doing
And that's
that?
why I'm here. So I understand that's a lot, and you guys have a lot on your mind.
No, I would say we're probably just a well-informed, well-educated,
we're just getting started.
peaceful people that are sick and tired of having our rights violated. So we want to hold you guys accountable.
I was told you were requesting.
Was that Terry? Is Terry his supervisor?
That's the chief. Okay, that's our chief. In a matter of 30 minutes, is all I'm asking of your patients. It's going to be no sooner than that, unfortunately.
Okay, so kidnapping is not serious enough for you guys to actually...
Trespassing is more serious for them.
Right, okay, but you guys showed up yesterday within 1 minute to arrest my friend for trespassing, and you, clearly you don't even know what the trespass means, the 602 penal code.
I'm telling
so
you
I want to be able to hand that over, but 30 minutes for unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping is not serious enough for anybody to come over here.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
One is not available until 2.
I see.
Okay. The phone that you continued to call was tying up emergency lines. Okay, so I wanted to contact you guys. I understand.
We've been trying to do this since yesterday.
Okay, I understand that, but you called. You made a call for service, and it was registered. But I wanted to speak with you to let you know that you do not need to continue to call and to call and to call. Okay, because you will be helped. It's just a matter of time.
We do need to continue to call because this is a serious crime that we need to.
And we have other things to attend to too.
Yeah,
so we can't stand out here and wait.
We've been made to wait for half an hour
Because you're requesting to speak with a
to
supervisor.
report a kidnapping.
But you're requesting to speak with a supervisor.
This is a kidnapping.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
No, we want to press.
In Title 18, 242, it says
I'm just letting you
including
know
kidnapping.
That a supervisor will
We
be
were
available
made
with
to
you guys
wait half an hour to report a kidnapping.
and everything like that.
Did you guys
can speak
take
to
an
the supervisor about
oath
that.
to the Constitution?
I'm just letting you know
Did you guys
that
take
the
an oath?
person you want to speak to will be available at 2.
Okay, you're dismissed.
So
can you
please
send him?
stop
Can you send
using
him?
the
Can you start the paperwork on? I'd like to press charges on the post office.
Okay.
So let's start that.
Building, you're going to need to contact the federal office. They have their own.
Why did you guys show?
Why did you? Is that out of your jurisdiction? What were you doing in there?
Charges? I'm not too sure about that.
Why
So I
did you
don't know
guys
how to
show
go
up
about
on a
that.
federal building?
Okay. So.
Why did you guys
if you
show
want to press
up
charges
on a?
against them, you're going to need to speak with
She's asking you a question.
Why did you guys show up on
They
a federal
contacted
building?
us for a trespass.
And we're contacting you to press
I
charges.
understand that. So what I'm saying.
So talk
what I'm
your way
saying,
out of that.
I'm not talking my way out of anything.
Well, then let's start the paperwork. Let's start it. We're ready. While we're waiting.
Okay.
No.
But while we're waiting for the supervisor, you can start the paperwork. Let's start it. You can't start the paperwork? You can't start the paperwork?
All I'm saying is.
You have the authority to ask people so many questions and to bully them, but you can't start the paperwork so that we can start pressing charges.
We're not having this anymore.
Okay.
You get it?
And you
We're
can- you
sick
can-
and tired of
you can
this with
explain
you
all of that
guys.
to the supervisor.
So are you refusing to start these police reports?
An unlawful imprisonment and kidnapping yesterday because we have here. Do you know what the penal code is for trespassing? Do you know what it is? What is it? 602. Okay. Can you show me anywhere in the trespassing penal code of 602 how it is that my friends violated that yesterday?
I don't know what friend you're talking about.
Well, I had 2 friends. One was actually arrested.
Yes.
Can you show us in here what he violated in the penal code 602?
I didn't arrest
that
him.
would cause you. Okay, well, you're the
He was there.
supervisor.
You can show us.
He didn't arrest him.
But you were there.
Okay, well, are you
have anything else that you need from us?
We want to press charges.
Are you?
If it's federal law that you're trying to press charges on, are you talking? What do you want to press charges on?
On the officer and on the post office.
The post office. The post office is the federal government. We don't do federal government laws.
Then why did you come to arrest our friend yesterday?
Your friend was actually
No, he wasn't. You can finish.
I'm not trying to be rude. If you guys want to be rude, you guys can be rude. But I, as a public citizen, don't have to listen to you guys being disrespectful or rude to me.
Oh, absolutely you do. You're
No,
public
I don't.
servants. You work for us.
Public servants doesn't give you the authority to scream and yell at us. So
We're not
so
yelling.
what I'm trying to tell you is, from my understanding, just so you know that I wasn't there. I was told he left the building. He was told by the officer to leave the building as a representative of the post office. He came back in and then refused to leave for trespassing. That's it. If you don't leave, then you have to. If you refuse to identify yourself and you refuse to leave the building after being requested to leave, he was arrested. Again, I wasn't there.
Okay, so can you explain why it is that you were willing to arrest him, but now you're claiming that you don't have jurisdiction over a federal building?
No, we don't have jurisdiction for what the federal code is. If you have a complaint against the post office, I can't do anything about that. You have to take it up with the federal government.
Okay, so in other words, you can arrest private citizens on federal land.
If they've been asked to leave, you can read the thing.
Okay.
If you know what the guidelines are for the post office, you might want to look those up.
Okay, but I just want to be clear. You work for me. You know what? You need to hold on just a second.
Let me finish. All right.
Okay,
again, I told you if you're not going to let me finish, we're just going to.
Okay, then I think you should probably take these
I don't
with
need
you.
those papers. But like I said, if you would like, you can look on the post office. If you look on the post office,
this is Title 42. It gives us the ability to sue you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
You have the
No, I think that you really need to know about this because we're angry and we're going to do this.
The guidelines
this is
for the
Title
post office. They tell you what you guys
which is
can
a
and can't do.
deprivation of rights under
There's actually a page that says what you're allowed to do. So you might want to look for those.
Did you notice that when you walk into the post office, it says everywhere recommended? It doesn't say it's the law.
You are a liar and a trickster. How shameful. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
See, ma'am, right now you're yelling at me and I told
Foreign
you
and domestic, I don't care. A belligerent woman still has her rights.
Which I told you guys can do.
You're not going to help
We have an arrest report.
You guys have become the criminals. Is this what you wanted when you took an oath?
I'm not here to argue with you.
Yes, you are. You're supposed to indulge me. You work for me. We're your masters. We are your masters. You're not dismissed.
You are the criminals, and you're not dismissed, Evans. You deserve everything that's coming to you.
Where along the line did you lose your way? Are you not embarrassed about the person that you become?
Man, you guys are eating good today. You're getting these never-ending Karen clips that just seem to go on and on and on and on for absolute ever. And wow, that was a lot to break down, and it's actually crazy, to be completely honest. And ironically, when it comes to anything to do with police in America, there's a lot of complications to everything about it. Like, there's just so many layers to anything to do with that. It's actually unbelievable. But I honestly think the one thing that I believe I have a good opinion on, I mean, this might be entirely wrong, but I don't think just because the police are technically public servants that you're in charge of their every move and they have to do what you say. I'm not sure that quite translates. If you know what I mean. I don't think that quite translates into that. Like, let's be real here. I mean, there's literally been court rulings that the police do not have a duty to protect you unless you are in their custody, which is honestly one of the more interesting things to have seen with this entire thing over the years. But ultimately, this is just an insanity of a clip. Just this Karen goes on and on. Like, they were there for probably God knows how long, just harassing the hell out of them. And the police are just like, well, that's their right to. Cool beans, we're just not going to argue with you. Bye-bye, and move on with their day, which is fair. But it doesn't sound like they're going to stop, so it is what it is, I suppose. Here we have an apparent lawyer who does not understand the simple rights that a restaurant can just kick you out for any reason at any time, who either has too big of an ego or just drunk, probably both.
Okay, I am a lawyer. I am a lawyer. You will not intimidate anybody on my dime. No one's asking to intimidate. I'm asking to get a salad. You will not. Yes, I will. You will not. this?
How embarrassing for your firm.
You will not. For my firm?
If you are a lawyer, or who are you?
How embarrassing for your everything. You will never intimidate anybody on my dime. You better act right. Excuse me, who are you? You heard me.
How embarrassing for this.
You will not ever. You heard me. I promise you. You, this will hurt.
With those shoes even?
Okay, good. The cops are here. Good. They're here for you. Good. You will not ever intimidate somebody like that. You need to be appropriate.
I actually know
hope
them.
you know them.
You know what? I'm actually of their. No.
You gotta go.
No.
You gotta go.
No. No.
You will never be aggressive.
This
with somebody.
is inappropriate. This customer service. No. This.
I'm not
customer
your
service
service.
is inappropriate. This customer.
Bye, bitch.
You are not going to validate.
Oh, she's been validated, and your ass is going to jail, you sucker.
But you're not going to validate. You're not going to take me out and validate her. No.
How embarrassing.
You know, I just want to be there with a lot of these drunk people when they wake up the next day and see the stupid crap they did the night beforehand. It'd be really interesting to see how embarrassed some of them are, or whether they actually care or not, because I guarantee you some people will look at what they did and go, oh well, and move on. Here we had a crazy person at Subway who gets the entire sandwich made and then lets them know that, yeah, he's using an EBT to purchase this, which is something he can't do. And when he gets told that, this happened for some dumb reason, because they ended up giving him the sandwich expecting him to just leave, because, you know, it's one of those things where you just don't want to deal with someone like this. But what happens? He continues to argue and fight with the people at the Subway here for some dumb reason. And even when he leaves, he decides to try and he hit or fought the guy who I believe was a security guard, maybe? I don't know who that person in black jacket was, but it got censored. Fun. But it's just insanity. The sheer insanity of this entire clip is wild. The guy knew he was in the wrong. He knew Subways don't take EBTs. He just wanted his sandwich and he was going to do anything to make sure he got it. And then when people argued back to him, even when he already got the damn sandwich, he was going to make a point because ego is too big. Here we have an angry Karen fighting with park workers.
This lady
What are you doing, asshole?
Yeah.
What the f are you doing, asshole? Fuck off, bitch!
Same thing you
Fuck off, bitch!
Same thing you
Fuck off, bitch! Fuck off, bitch!
trees. I'm waiting on my crew
No,
to
you
get
ain't
down
doing
here.
shit! You're trying to provoke my ass! You asshole!
You video me.
You
You
asshole!
video me.
You asshole!
I'm born here. My name's Eric Williams, by the way. I work for
Where you were
Forestry.
born, asshole!
I was out
Get
here.
the f out of my face!
Wow, but you videoed me though.
Stupid!
Wow, that's how you're
You're
talking.
stalking, mother.
Wow. I'm stalking you.
Now you're provoking.
I'm stalking you.
Get back.
Call the police.
Stay back.
Call the police.
No, I don't need the police.
I got cameras out here. Here goes my crew leader. This is my crew leader. This is my crew leader. My crew leader is right here. This is my crew leader. I got you good too, lady. I got you.
Try to provoke me. I don't think he's trying to provoke you anymore, ma'am. Consider yourself considerably provoked. You are fumingly angry in this clip. I don't think he's trying. He successfully did so, ma'am. These kids are playing with a soccer ball in their backyard and they accidentally kick it over the fence into the neighbor's yard. So they go over there to get the guy to throw the ball back over so they can keep playing it. But this guy has the weirdest justification on why he shouldn't.
Yeah. What's that?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I won't give you the ball. I'm not your ball picker. You know that. You're not supposed to put it in the back.
We send
No. You cannot.
Alright, we're gonna post it on social media.
What?
We're gonna post it. It's our you gotta it just be friendly.
You should play at the park, not the back of the house, okay?
Why are we not allowed
Because
to play
I cannot be your ball picker. Don't do that.
We send one every
I don't
5
care.
months.
Don't play at the back. I told my kid not to play at the back because I don't want to bother your father there.
Just throw
Don't
it back.
argue with me,
Tomás,
okay?
Tomás.
Go out.
Post
Don't play at the back. Play at the park. We have a park there.
What weird behavior. No, you should be playing in the backyard. There's a park literally across the road. Okay, I get that there's a park across the road, but then what's the point of having a backyard if you're not meant to play in the backyard? This logic just seems ridiculously stupid. Maybe they just want to kick the ball amongst themselves. Oh no, the ball goes over into someone else's yard. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, it might hit and break something. That is entirely possible. That is a thing. But you know what? When you're neighbors with kids, this thing happens. Just throw the ball back over and move on with your day. It's not worth the effort of this stupidity. Here we have honestly quite a wild clip, to be completely honest. So a bit of backstory here. These people were supposedly friends for a period of time. They even got to meet the parents of this crazy person, and they gave her daughter a blanket, which is now the core crux of this current problem here. Though it's very likely there are several other issues that have occurred to get to this point. Here's the clip.
You need to get out of my place of living, you piece of trash.
That was a present your parents gave us.
Get out of my life.
You should have thought about that before being crazy.
Bye.
Literally coming up to me when
Bye.
I'm with my daughter.
Bye. Goodbye. I need you away. I need you out of my life. Bye. You said bye earlier, remember? Bye. Get out of here. Bye.
You wanted to stop talking to us. You're the one that wanted to be immature.
Get out of my life. You unruly piece of garbage. Bye. Bye. Bye.
And here is her standing outside our
Harassing
door.
my family.
Here is her
Harassing my family.
literally harassing us this late at night when we're trying to put our daughter to sleep. She comes up and storms out of nowhere. This is her not leaving our door. Look at this. Nope, it was a present from your parents.
Call the cops.
I will.
Can I get a phone?
Suck one.
Can I get a phone?
Suck
please?
one.
Thank you.
Suck one and have fun doing it. Get out of my face and out of my family's home. You're actually trespassing.
It's a blanket her parents gave to us.
Yeah.
She didn't give it to us,
Yeah,
her
she didn't. No,
parents.
it was her
She
parents.
said her blanket then.
Bye.
So why did she
Bye.
ever give it to
Bye.
us?
I gave it to
Bye.
you. She said
Bye.
I gave it
Bye.
to you.
Bye.
I gave her parents. I want it back.
Goodbye.
I
Bye.
want it back.
Bye. Bye.
I want it back.
Bye.
She's lying on
Bye.
my name.
Bye.
Get out of our room.
Bye.
Don't
Bye.
Get out of our room.
Bye.
I'm not in your room. I
Bye.
want my personal
You
property
charged-
back.
you
I
charged-
want my personal property back
Daddy.
now.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Now.
This is beautiful.
Now.
This
My
is
daughter, get
beautiful.
your ass out of here.
This is literally
You're literally
beautiful.
pathetic.
I am literally holding a child right now. And this is what she's
That's
doing.
probably the first time you held her all day. You
Yeah, I'm
don't
so
fuck.
sure because we were out all day with her.
You
Get the out of my
you
life,
are-
you loser.
That's why I got your mind, right? That's why
You're
I got
gonna lose
custody
her
of
real
mine,
quick,
right?
sweetie. Let me make
To
her
who?
hold the diapers real
To
quick.
who? You?
Yeah.
You? The one that
I
can't even
don't want,
get the
I don't want your kid.
The one that can't
Yeah,
even
that's
keep
a
the
good one. That's a real good one.
I just want the.
Just so you know, Alexis.
Yeah, let me
Because
just
I will knock you down, bitch. Let's
Alexis.
go. You're entering my property again.
Alexis, now's the cops
You're
coming.
entering my
If the cops
property
come, you're
again.
done for.
You're done. I have you on camera breaking and entering.
Please, please.
Get the out of here.
But if she has
Get
no
the
camera,
fuck
You don't let me get
out.
cameras
Get
right right
out.
now.
Get
I'm still holding a
out.
child.
Get out. You're causing a...
Don't touch her.
You are causing a physical...
She's gonna do whatever she wants to. Look, no, because I'm gonna call the cops anyway, so it's whatever.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, I know you're gonna have fun doing it. you
chill
whore.
out.
Have fun with it, bitch.
I'm sending this to your parents.
Number one, stop leaving notes under my family's door. Number two, you're smiling because you know you're conniving. Number two, there is no way on God's green earth you could find out my room number after I just switched rooms. So now you're stalking. You're stalking. That's stalking. 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 Number three, I'm going to tell you one last time. Leave my family alone. You can't get it through your thick skull. I don't give a f about you. You're so nothing. I don't care. Just leave my family alone.
Clearly,
You're making accusations against my daughter, saying I'm leaving her or whatever, when I haven't left the room. Suck my. You wish you could. Grow up and get a life, you bitch. Seriously. That's why you don't have your daughter and you're not gonna get her. Like, what is your problem? You're smiling because you know you have issues. You're literally just bothering my family. You're harassing. Yeah, you are. And I'm glad you're admitting it because I'm going to have this for evidence as well.
Personally, and then also what I've seen a lot of people comment on, that maybe you should have just given the blanket back immediately. But again, I don't think that would have completely fixed this current problem, because clearly post giving the blanket back, she's now continuously stalking and harassing you guys in spite of you trying your best to avoid them entirely. So I don't know if that would really help the situation in this case, but it would have at least stopped the current argument, or at least changed the current argument the night beforehand, so your daughter didn't have to deal with all this mess. But I don't know, this is just insane, to be completely honest. Like, this entire behavior is wild. Here we got a funny group of characters arguing in the middle of the street. We have no idea what happened prior to the recording in order to understand why this incident has occurred, but hey, we can lavish in the fun of what stupidity is about to occur.
I'm not Jessica. I don't give a. What do you got to say, Lisa?
I said, you bitch, go.
Go. Take care of your daughter.
You bitch, leave.
You can't. This is my property right here.
This is a street. You don't own the street, sweetheart.
Okay, but follow
you don't
me
own the
over
street.
here.
You don't own the street. You want to put your hands on me?
Stop right here. I own this.
Yeah? You don't own the
that.
street. You don't
I
own the
that.
street.
I own that. Step right there.
You're threatening me?
We're not doing this.
You're threatening me?
Stop bringing her over
You're threatening
here.
me?
Stop bringing her over here.
She just talked to her goddamn case manager. Who told me to come here?
Who are you
Who told me to come here?
Who? I'm not Jessica. I'm not Carrie. I'm not your kid.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not your kid.
Are you threatening me?
Do you know a threat?
You need to create some
A threat? No, y'all need to create some. This is my property. Get in your car and buy.
Did you call
buy? Buy. This is my property. This is mine.
No, you don't.
Mine. Buy. Buy. Good day. The tree is on the porch.
That's not her tree.
The tree on the porch. Bye.
Let her stand there and look stupid.
Bye.
Oh, I don't look stupid.
They didn't help you the first time.
Jessica's about to lose her license. You just cost Jessica her license.
So, multiple things here. First off, why does that guy sound like he smokes like 20 packs of cigarettes a day? Like, that voice is so croaked out, it's not even funny. But you do you, man. You're probably gonna like, wow. And then we have this woman who's in the middle of the road who's saying that this is her property when it's not, it's the middle of the road, you know, and then points to the public easement saying, "Now that's my property, come over here and then I'll do something." And it's just like, again, that's public easement because, you know, there's a footpath there that's been put in by whomever puts them in that area. I'm not 100% sure because it changes so much state per state, but you know, people are allowed to walk on that footpath. That's not the end of the world either. And the guy in the background with his tie-dye jumpsuit is just egging on the fight by the sounds of it. He's really not contributing anything major. This all just seems like a massive mess that is ultimately unneeded, and again, we lack the context of what actually happened prior to the recording here to know why this occurred in the first place, but doesn't stop it from being funny. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's very upset at a person for playing music on their speakers at a, I would assume, is a resort of sorts.
It is too loud. It's too loud. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna annoy you until you turn it off. Annoy you?
Now you assaulted me.
Oh,
now you assaulted me.
Sorry.
You see that? You saw it.
Oh, I didn't stop it.
You assaulted me twice.
He twisted my wrist.
You're gonna be arrested.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Have me arrested. Have me arrested.
This one's weird. I can definitely say that the guy's kind of a little in the wrong initially, at least. Like, he probably should have turned it down. I don't know why you're playing music on loudspeakers when it's not just you in that general area. Yeah, you may be with other people, but then there's also other people who are also at that resort that may not have any association for you, may not like the music being played, so maybe when you get asked, maybe turn it down. But at the same time, the way this Karen decided to handle the situation is just absolutely abhorrent. It's just like, no, I won't turn it down. Okay, then I'm gonna annoy the shit out of you by grabbing your legs, lifting up your chair as much as I possibly can, then trying to grab your cup, dropping it and make it go everywhere, and then throw the lid at you. Like, that's kind of just like, you've crossed the line and you're going way over it at that point. You're now solely in the wrong. Hey, it looks like both a Karen and a Kevin are going at it again, screaming at each other in a place called McDonald's, because of course they are. What else are they doing?
Get the f off me! Goddamn gun! What the f is the matter with you? Why are you giving me that?
Nobody rude to you. You number one, you was rude when the boy tried to come back. You looking on everybody, nobody. Everybody can be in this McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying.
You say you don't McDonald's. This everybody's McDonald's.
What are you talking about?
What I said.
Everyone's McDonald's, man.
Stop this shit.
What the fuck?
Now all of a sudden you fake man, you calm it down because they know it's all of a sudden privilege day. Get out of here.
What the f are you talking about?
Oh, now that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you talking time. Now, it's the fake that you know for me. It's the fake that you know right for me. But I feel so comfortable. You're non-stop.
You're such a miserable.
Your mama was miserable. That's what she made today. Yeah, she mad she had juice. But then she had juice.
Why are you so miserable? So unfortunate.
Now we really want to get out of here. Because that's what you is a little boy. You're a little boy.
Such a f***ing dude.
Your mother's a cunt.
Why are you bringing your mother into this?
Because I said it. And who was yeah, I know you're not now. Don't talk to me. Okay. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Okay. What you thought I was going to be saying? Nah, I don't need you. I don't need no police. I'm by myself. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I have no idea what was even happening in this clip in the first place. It's just two people screaming at each other, and I'm sorry, I don't understand screaming people's like... yeah, I failed that joke miserably. Anyway, what do you thought happened in this clip to get to this outcome that we have here? Here we have a police officer who's pulled over a bus driver because he, apparently had some road rage, and by road rage he means the bus driver beeping his horn at the police officer because the police officer apparently cut the driver off.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna call my control center.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're out of line.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
I was in
Call
motion.
them. Call them.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me.
No.
Call them.
I was in motion.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay, can I explain?
And you just ran from us. What are you talking about?
I run from you.
Our lights and sirens are on.
I pulled over to let you pass, and you didn't pass.
I was pulling you over.
So I moved forward to my zone. You cut me off as I'm in motion, and I almost hit you. So I have the right to honk the horn to let you know, hey, I'm here.
Okay.
You don't have the right to cut off a bus.
I didn't cut you off.
It's on camera, man.
Great.
It's on camera.
Great.
Great.
So get your supervisor down there.
Hello, I'm waiting for them to respond.
Okay. Well, let him know to get another bus down here or another driver down here because you're not driving.
You gonna take me to jail?
Maybe. Right now you're obstructing.
How am I obstructing?
Because I'm stopping you.
For what? What reason? What is the
For the road rage.
There was no road rage.
What do you mean there was no road rage?
Show me a statute that says a person will be stopped for being disobedient. Show me the law. Where's the law? Show me the book.
All right. We'll wait for your supervisor to get down here.
Show me.
We'll wait for your supervisor. That's cool. You're refusing to give us your ID?
Yeah, I'm refusing to give you my driver's license right now. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. We'll wait. Sorry, guys. I never said I was arresting you for obstruction.
It's all on camera.
I
I might take you to jail for obstruction.
Mr. Police Officer just ain't happy that a bus driver beeped at him. No one gets to beep their horns at the police officer. That's not how this works. This guy just seems to be in a bit of a power trip. It's like, oh, you're gonna arrest me? It's like, I might take you to jail for obstruction of justice. What do you mean you might? Throw the book if you're gonna throw the book and see how well it goes. Like, a big thing with buses here in Australia is that buses have the right of way. Basically, if a bus is pulling out of a bus stop, you must let them into your lane. Like, it is literally, by law, you must give way to bus drivers attempting to get around because, you know, they have public transport, getting more people around. It's like, hey, give them way, don't get them stuck in traffic when they don't need to be. It's even on a big sign on the back of the bus. It's like, if we're indicating to turn out of a bus stop, give way. It's not that hard. Because otherwise you have cases like this where people are idiots and cut bus drivers off. But hey, if this police officer did what apparently happened down here in Australia, he would be in a bit of trouble because he cut off a police officer. He cut off a bus driver. When bus drivers have the right of way when coming back onto a lane or turning or doing this and doing that, man, he just looks like he was on one big power trip and wasn't happy when a bus driver honked their horn at him. And here we have an old man with a roof rack who doesn't like the fact that there's some kids skating around the car park garage, so he tries to use the roof rack to destroy the skateboard. When that fails, he threatened to hit the kid with it.
Film it right now. Look at this guy. Yeah. You know what?
I didn't mean to, dude. Calm down.
You're not supposed to be down here.
Okay, sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay, well,
go.
Can you not touch me? No, it's not even mine.
Hey, I will. Oh, don't.
You're a dude. What the f is your problem?
My problem is you assholes being down here in a garage, a personal garage.
Sorry, sir.
My aunt lives in here.
Good. Go get your aunt and tell her that you're an asshole.
Okay, we will. Can you stop? Okay, we get it. Okay, sorry.
I'm tired of coming in this goddamn place and you little children being in here.
Sorry. I'm really sorry.
Go to hell home.
Okay, we will.
Man was just having an inner rage moment there. Is he high on something or is he just a loose cannon in general? Bro just went to try and break a skateboard with that roof rack, and then when that didn't work, he threatened to fucking swing it at the kid. Are you dumb, dense, or what? In this next clip, we got a guy who thought it was a good idea to rip the wig off of a random stranger's head in public.
Sir, for what reason? For what reason? For what reason did you take my wig off? Because what made you think that was the good thing to do? What made you think that was the good thing to do?
Please.
For what? For what? Why did you do that? What makes you think that that's okay? Is that funny? Is that funny? You don't even know me. No. Do you hit women or something? Why did you take my wig off and keep walking?
There's no reason.
For what, sir? Why? Why?
Just say it.
Why did you take my wig off and just walk away?
Please.
Because what? Why?
Please.
Nah, have a nice one. Have a nice day. You're nice as fuck. Him, he needs somebody to beat his ass. I'm dead.
Now, was that an overreaction? Maybe. Does that guy totally deserve that? Maybe. I'm not going to give you an answer. I mean, it's like, why would you do that to such a thing? Like, if it was a person that you knew, and maybe it wasn't in a public setting, whatever, who cares? A funny prank's a funny prank, a funny joke's a funny joke, whatever you think about it. But you're doing it to a random stranger on the street in public. It's just stupid. There's no other words to it. It's just stupid. It's dumb. Why you do that? There's nothing funny about doing that. It's not really a funny prank per se. It's just being a fucking asshole. Next we have someone who's chasing the secret sauce for some particular reason and decides to belittle the fast food worker despite the fact that they clearly are unable to help them in their current situation.
We're out of sauce. No, I need that secret sauce. Listen, you might need it. We still don't have it. No, I need secret sauce. Listen, Linda, I'm not gonna play with you. Stop tapping on the glass. Secret sauce! No.
Hey, what kind of sauce?
I need a secret.
Give her some honey mustard or barbecue.
I need secret sauce.
We don't have secret sauce. I'll give her the honey mustard.
Yeah.
I need secret sauce.
Girl, who mans is this?
I need secret sauce.
Excuse me, man. It's okay. It's okay.
Girl, I'm not gonna do it.
I need it.
No, you need to go. That's what you need.
No, I need secret sauce.
No.
I need secret sauce. I need
Stop
secret
tapping on the
sauce.
counter.
I need.
Stop tapping on countermeasures.
It's gonna be alright. Let's get her whatever ranch. How about ranch? You wanna do that?
I need secret sauce. I need secret
Ketchup,
sauce.
honey
I
mustard.
need. You don't understand. I need secret sauce. You don't understand why I need secret
Get your
sauce.
girl, bro. Get your girl.
I need secret sauce because it reminds me of my mama. I need that secret sauce. Don't make me. Don't make me.
Get her all the sauce you have.
You got it now.
I have secret sauce at home.
Seems like someone's just a touch off their meds and was outside for the day. It's like sometimes it's hard to feel extremely. I can't help but feel bad for some Karens because it's clear that they're just having a very, very, very difficult day or difficult time at that point in time. It doesn't make it right to belittle fast food workers. They already have to deal with enough shit as it is. You don't need to make their lives 10 times worse by just slamming on the screen like that. That's still not warranted whatsoever, but clearly this person's struggling. Here we have a volunteer Karen patrolling the parking lot.
Work at the school?
I do the parking lot for Dr. Blackburn every day. I've done it for the last 4 years.
Oh, so you're a school, you're
a volunteer.
Oh, you're a volunteer. And you got out your car in the rain to tell me that.
Yeah, they don't care what the weather is. They asked me to do the parking lot. I do the parking lot for 4 years.
Okay.
Even with a broke foot.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah. Okay. You have a good day.
If you don't park in a parking spot, I call the officer out.
Okay, we'll call the officer. So by the time he gets here, then I'll just move. So go ahead.
Why can't you just be nice and move?
Have a good day.
This is why your kids don't listen.
Have a good day. Volunteers shouldn't cuss people.
Yes, because that's how you do volunteer work. Going up to random people roaming around the car park going, oh, you can't do that, screw you. It's like, okay, maybe you are doing the right thing. It just seems a little bit inane, this entire thing. So this guy was staying in an Airbnb, right? And apparently the Airbnb villa that he was staying at got robbed. But, you know, the funny thing about this is that nothing that is owned by the owners of the Airbnb was stolen. In fact, the only stuff that was actually stolen was stuff that the guest, the guy recording, had brought into the Airbnb for a short stay here. None of the electronics, the TVs, or the bits and pieces that are around the place, like the expensive clothing, jewelry, and all that, that's all left where it normally would be, but all of this guy's stuff is now gone.
Trust me, man, when you're booking your Airbnbs, you know, I'm telling you, these people rob, man. Look how they're moving. Alright, bearing in mind, we rented their villa. This is their villa, and all of our stuff's gone. No TVs are gone. Bruv, shut up, I can't understand you. Shut up, bro. Imagine, no TVs are gone, no nothing valuable in the flat's gone, but everything in my suitcase is gone. My Louis are gone, my fucking LV bag with my passport in it's gone. Bear in mind, them's goods are gone. How does that make sense? Man's asked them to see the camera. When we left, the camera was facing outwards. When we've come back, the camera's facing the other way. So these people are in on it. You lot mind when you come France, bro. These people are renting Airbnbs and they're trying to jerk, man, bro. Man's been up all night, ain't had no sleep. You lot don't even understand what man want to do to these people, but you know when you're trying to chase a bet. So look, they leave my Air Forces, but they take my Louis. Where's my Louis gone? Where's my Louis bag? Nowhere to be seen. Look, they leave certain clothes, but they take the valuable ones. This is their clothes. All of the clothes are still in the wardrobe. Does that make sense? There's a whole TV in here. Why has not the TV gone if it was a robbery? My Prada jacket's still here because they didn't see it. There was another suitcase here that didn't get touched. Like, they've jerked my broski's trackies, all my broski's Dior's. Like, trust me, bro, France is dark. I was actually big in Paris up and France up, bro.
Man's literally got robbed. Like, man's got, that's a robbery. A man can't even do nothing how man want to do nothing, fam. It's peak. Like, man's actually been robbed.
Jeez, that's just a very horrible situation to find yourself in, because clearly you're not in your usual country that you live in, and now your passport's been stolen, as well as a bunch of your other stuff has been stolen. I would actually attempt to report this to the police, especially if the owners of the Airbnb haven't actually bothered to do it themselves. Like, I'm sure you can call up saying, hey, there's been a robbery at the place that I'm staying at here in the country, yada yada yada, and go through with that, and then explain to them like what's exactly happened, how all their stuff has disappeared, but none of the belongings of the people who actually own the Airbnb has actually been taken, as well as the camera that was actually watching over the entire area has deliberately been moved to point in a different direction. Ultimately, like, this really points very heavily at the people running the Airbnb for being responsible for this guy's stuff being robbed. Like, there's no other reason why all of his stuff would be robbed, but their stuff would not be touched. And the camera would be moved because it might have been hidden in an area where you wouldn't usually see it too easily, but now for some reason it's moved. Probably because these guys took part in the robbery of this guy's stuff, which is just a horrible thing to do. I hope not only they got pulled off Airbnb, I hope they also get charged for attempted robbery here and whatever else that they can throw. Throw the book at these people. Get them in a lot of trouble. Do it. Here we have a guy casually destroying their local Target.
This guy just broke all this shit. He's now pushing all this shit over. Mad at somebody. I don't know what he's doing.
Apparently, eventually multiple people decided to subdue this guy. Cops arrived with an ambulance and he left on a stretcher. So maybe he's a bit mentally deranged. Either way, that's going to be a fun find coming in the mail. Here was seemingly racist Karen being extremely upset that these people have arrived to the job site too early.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm calling code enforcement again.
How?
Okay, also probably immigration. Okay,
yeah.
And
yeah.
Reporting you because you're not supposed to be here till 7 o'clock in the morning. No work before 7. I reported you the last time, you're gonna get reported again. Do you understand me? What's your name?
Ma'am.
What do you mean? This is the law.
Yeah.
Do you understand the law?
We're not working. I mean,
that's not working?
We haven't started yet. We just pulling in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not having a start yet.
Yeah, okay. We'll see, but I'm gonna take your pictures now, okay? Now you gotta send them to immigration too.
Now, I can kind of understand they being annoyed at these people for getting there and potentially starting work before the time they're meant to, especially when it's this early in the morning in a neighborhood where there's people who are potentially sleeping. But by the sounds of things, A, they're not actually doing anything yet, they're just arriving and setting up to start when it's time to start. And B, it doesn't look like it'd be like, based upon the lighting, I would assume it's probably like 5:30, 6 in the morning, probably that early. It's about an hour before they actually start and they're just setting up. And then saying you're going to send all this immigration totally does not give off any form of racist intent here whatsoever. You have a weirdo on a bike.
I don't know.
Well, now you know. There's no path this way. You gotta find this path, man. You got an e-bike.
Hun, you assume too much. I've been riding in this park for 2 years. I know every path.
Then why didn't you tell me
you there was no path this way?
Because I'm literally meditating.
That's all you
I
have
got
to
a
say.
kid at home.
That's
I got a
that's all you
husband
have
at
to say,
home.
please. I
I'm
need to
only just trying to take a minute.
Communication, the part that we fuck up.
I'm not
Just say,
obligated.
you know what?
I'm not obligated, sir.
What? You're not obligated?
I'm not obligated. And here you come.
That's the thing, that if you would have been clear, I would have been gone. But you yap, say shit that you don't support.
I didn't yap.
You know?
I literally stayed silent, and that's what made you mad.
That's what you're obligated.
That's what made you mad.
Obligated.
That's what made
That's
you
what
mad.
makes you obligated.
That's
That
what
you
made you
have to-
mad.
That you have to say something. so
That's
that
what
person
made
can
you
go
mad. That a woman didn't want to talk to
on.
you.
Women nowadays doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man.
We don't want to talk to you.
All that doesn't matter nowadays.
You're literally circling me.
Yes.
Talking shit.
Because you could have
Talking
avoided all
shit.
this. You could have
Talking
avoided all
shit.
this. You could have avoided all this. But you women don't realize that shit. Because they feel, oh, dude, I'm strong just like a man. Well, sure.
You're still circling me.
I'm obligated to. You see, you could have avoided all this. Simple. You know, but you know, I'm meditating. You could have said that from the beginning. You know, you could have said that from the beginning. Yeah? Oh, wow.
The whole time.
That's gonna make a difference.
The whole time. Keep circling me. No. Come back. You're obligated. You're obligated. You're obligated. Come back. Come back. Tell me more.
Come on, let's go hit the canyon. Come on.
Come on.
Please don't get
Tell me more about how many kids you popped out.
I'm trying to avoid you, please. Please. You keep getting closer to me. Why?
Oh, I have the video from the beginning. That's not gonna work.
Why?
That's not gonna work the whole time.
Who's gonna come right now? Who's
The
gonna come right now?
whole
Who's
time.
gonna come right now?
The
Who's
whole
gonna
time.
come right now?
It's
Tell
not
me,
about
who's gonna
who's
come?
coming.
Who's gonna come right now?
It's not about
Tell me.
who's coming.
Tell me who's gonna come.
It's not about who's coming.
Oh yeah, circling around. Put him in jail.
It's not about the police.
Put him in jail.
It's not about the police.
Oh, okay.
That's not what this is for.
What is it for?
I don't call the police for shit.
Come on. You don't want to be my friend? Wow. See? Could have been long gone a long time ago.
But here you are. If you wanted to leave, you would have left. You don't want to leave. No. You don't want to. You don't want to. You came over here asking me about trails because you thought you were going to make a motherfucking friend today. You were not. I don't have male friends. I don't have random stranger male friends. As soon as I didn't give you the information you wanted, you got mad. You never wanted to leave. This is what you wanted. This is what the fuck you wanted. Now enjoy it. Enjoy it, because this is the only way.
You lied to me. I asked you, do you know
I lied to you,
Yes,
sir.
because
You are a stranger. I will tell you any mother thing I want.
I will never understand the type of person this guy is, that when you don't get the response you want from a woman who you've met randomly in the woods, that instead of just moving on with your day and continue on with your life and not worrying too much about it, you do something along the lines of this. I just have to ask, why do you think this is ever a good idea? Like, it genuinely is one of those things where not only A, do you come off as a massive creep, arsehole, etc., etc., etc. It's just one of those questions of, are you just that desperate? Is that what this is? Are you that desperate for attention from the other sex that this is what you have to do to get it? Because it just seems a bit ridiculous. Like, seriously. And now, because this person was recording themselves doing things there, and you just so happened to make this weird attempt to do whatever the hell you are doing here, this is now on the internet. Give it a little bit of time and someone's going to figure out who you are, and then this is going to become a problem in your life. Potentially. It's just how the internet goes, especially considering these set of clips got, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 6 million views on TikTok. There's bound to be someone who knows who you are in amongst them now, and that's just what the consequences of these actions are. It legitimately leads me to question, why? Is it simply just you're that desperate for attention, or what is it? Like, I don't get it. But to the men in the audience who are watching this, this is the perfect example of behavior you don't do. If you don't get the answer or response from a female out in public, don't do shit like this. Just move on with your day. It's not that hard. At least, it shouldn't be. Here we have the aftermath of a crash of sorts.
I got all that already,
Sir,
baby.
leave me alone.
I got all that.
I didn't do
You hit
nothing,
my
yo.
car.
I didn't hit your car.
You hit my car.
No, I did
Don't play with me.
not,
I'm telling you, don't play with me.
No, I didn't
You
hit
can do all that.
anything, yo.
You can do all that. You can do all that. You can do all that, baby. You can do all that. All that. You can do all that. Police already got you. All that. Police already got you.
Obviously, her brain wasn't firing on all neurons today, because anyone with any form of logical nonsense would understand that staying here and dealing with all the mess of this crash is going to lead to far less consequences than performing what this is, a hit and run. Even if you don't have a license, even if you have all these things you've done wrong, simply doing the act of running away from a situation is only going to make this worse for yourself when they eventually catch up with you. It's that simple. Here we drop in the middle of a customer arguing with the supposed manager of this store.
Equal rights.
Yeah, what does you
All right,
being
I'm
a
not
woman
here to
have
talk
to
about
do?
that. Here you go.
That's fine.
Here you go.
I like to speak to a manager.
I'm the manager. Here you go.
Okay, what is this?
Here you go.
What
this
is
is the
it?
pamphlet. You can go ahead and file a claim. It don't come through us. It goes through a third-party company.
Okay, but
But here
it
you go.
says on your paperwork.
I'm trying to take your information, but you sitting here trying to argue. And if you came here to argue, that's not what we're about to do.
Ask you a
And I'm
simple
not about to
question.
sit here
You're
and argue
very
with you. You coming in
hostile.
here real aggressive. You a grown man.
I
You
did
need
not
to
come in
calm
here
your energy.
aggressive at all.
Yes, you are.
My
Here you go.
energy is very light.
Here you go, baby. Here.
That's fine. So on the paperwork it says to come in, immediately speak with y'all. So
let's talk.
and that's what I came here to do.
Okay,
But
so
you
let's
got
talk.
hostile because
Because
I
you're
asked
coming in
you
here questioning
if
me
your
about a
phone.
phone.
Right, because I
About
blew
a
you
phone.
up. What's
Sir.
wrong with me asking you that? Isn't your
Okay.
job customer service, not to have an attitude?
Okay.
Do you have a higher up?
Yeah, I do. I'm about
May I
to call him
speak
right
to
now
them,
for you.
please?
I got you. Can you please step out though? Because you're making me uncomfortable.
I'll step
I don't
back.
feel safe. Thank you.
That's
I
fine.
don't
That's
feel
so
safe. Thank you,
dramatic,
sir.
bro.
Thank you, sir. You can go ahead and step out.
That's fine.
I don't feel safe.
That's fine.
I'm about to give you his number because I don't know who you're talking to.
Mm-hmm. Why you stepping
You're
towards
recording me?
if
I need
don't
you to
feel safe?
step out.
Of course
All right,
I'm
so let me call the
recording you.
police.
Look out, calling
Let me call the police.
They've been called on me multiple times.
I need you to step out.
Open the door.
I need you to, sir. I need you to step out, please.
No problem.
Thank you. Step
I'ma
out.
call the
All right,
police.
step out.
Call
Step
the
out.
police. Did you
Step out,
just
please.
assault
Step
me
out,
with the
please.
door?
Personal opinion, there's not really much I can personally take away from this clip here, purely because we get dropped in the middle of whatever is happening here. We don't know what happened prior to this clip, and going off of the literal thousands of clips I've seen over the past few years of these type of situations, it is very likely that this guy did something to provoke her prior to pressing record. Now, it can be said that she should probably respond in a more respectful manner as a customer service person, but on the same note, she did a pretty reasonable thing here by saying, nope, stop, get out, leave, please. Like, she wasn't yelling at him or anything. She just decided to end the situation, asked him to get out of the store, and move on. This Karen's upset that whilst at the dog park, one of the other dogs decided to drink out of the same water bowl that her dog was drinking out of and was also taking her dog's ball. In the clip, we can see those two dogs are kind of playful to each other and having a ball, but hey, the Karen wasn't having it, so here's the clip.
You look good and you're healthy.
Get everything.
But you're talking of a little dog? What are you going to get, a wage dog and see if they're over 35 pounds?
You know, I expect people to have respect for
We
others.
do, but you're
We
not
had
showing
respect, and you're
You're
telling
the
us
one who didn't show respect.
You're telling
You
us to
pick up-
shut up. Don't tell me to shut up.
Shut the up.
I'm filming you right now.
Go ahead.
Listen, we all get along. These dogs are non-aggressive. And if you have a very beautiful dog, you're very pretty, but why are you so difficult?
Because you Hispanic assholes come
I'm
in
not
here
Hispanic.
and think you
I'm
know
American.
more. Yeah.
That's right. I'm American, and I was born in America. So you're a racist, stupid white woman.
You're goddamn right. By the way, the woman who's filming this, her dog comes in, drinks out of my dog's water, takes her ball, runs around. She doesn't say a word.
It's a park. It's a dog park.
It's a free world.
Where is my dog supposed to drink water from?
your lazy ass go and there's 3 bowls of water right there. They need to be filled up. Fill them up.
She really showed her true colors there by saying, "Oh, you Hispanic people." It's like, like, I don't get some people like this that just have to always equate everything to the race of that person. And it's even funnier when they get that so ridiculously wrong on the same note. You have a guy who's unhappy with how his coffee was made, whether it be because the person put the order in incorrectly or whether he ordered something different to what he actually wanted, and when he won't get a refund for it, he decides to steal what's in the tip jar.
By myself.
I understand. I used to work by myself too. You're not the only one who used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. So, to get this straight, you're not going to remake my coffee, right?
The coffee's done here like you asking me.
That's not how
you
I
asking me like.
And even she heard me wrong and she refuses to make my coffee.
No, I don't.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my refund right here. Thank you.
Stop.
Thank you.
Give me my money back.
Oh no.
Give my money back.
Then give me my money back.
You sold my tip.
And okay, I did.
Sorry, you sold my tip.
I sure did because she won't give me my refund, so I got my refund. Let me actually make sure to see if this is all my refund. But she might owe me one, but there's $1. You didn't even make that much tip.
I hope you record.
I do, and I'm gonna record it. I did, and she stole my money.
No, I don't
You
steal
see
your
this?
money. I made your coffee like
You
you
see
asking
this?
me.
I didn't make it. Not at all.
Okay.
So the moment someone slightly stuffs up your order, the first thing you think about doing is just going straight for the refund. Not just like trying to have the issue resolved because that will most likely work out better for everyone in the long run. Instead, you're just going straight for the refund. She's pointing out that this is exactly what you ordered. She made the coffee the exact way that you said, and if you said something different and the order was input wrong, then you gotta just explain that properly. Just let her like, hey, I'm sorry. It was meant to actually be this order. Either I didn't say it right or you misheard me. Either way, would I be able to get it fixed for this one instead? Like, there's easier ways of handling this. And then take the audacity of just stealing everything in the tip jar is just beyond me. Like, here we go to Karen trying to cut in line at Target, and when she gets called out for it, she has a very interesting reaction to it.
This Karen tried to cut my client in line at Target.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I want
and
the
back
police
up.
right here now.
And back up. And this is all on video. Exactly, because you thought you were going to get in front of me. Exactly. Who are you talking to?
You.
You're not talking to me.
I am trying to make a return here.
And that's exactly what I'm doing. So why you think you're so entitled? You thought you were going to come and stand in front of me and then I correct you about what you did. You thought you were going to come and get in my face. We're not doing that today. You did get in my face. And I got it on video. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I was here first. I came the correct way, like all customers should. She jumped. I'm not talking to you. She jumped in front of me. And this young lady knows she came from this way. And then she said, well, I have a return. Ma'am, I'm already standing right here.
Just get it over with.
Right. Wait, you made a big deal about it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Now stop playing with me. For real.
I can take over here.
Last warning, lady.
Really good.
Last warning.
Refund $31.59.
Okay. Do you need my card?
Do you want it back on your debit card?
You can give it to me in cash.
Cash?
Yeah.
We're done. He reset that one. The one, yeah, I put this in.
You got the right one today. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Now this is proper customer service. These guys decide to not get involved in the fight. This guy's like, okay, cool. Do you want to come over to this way and I'll serve you over here, a fair bit away from this other person, and just successfully just diffuses the entire issue here. They understand, yep, this person clearly did something wrong. The easiest way to deal with this is just to serve her a little bit down that way, and we'll all be good. Everyone gets their stuff done quicker, and there's no more concern. I gotta love that sometimes. Here we have an extremely interesting clip where we have a DoorDash driver that is very upset for a lack of tip, and the person behind the camera goes all interestingly to discussion about them, telling them they don't know the struggles of black people in spite of being black, and things along those lines. It's a clip. Here's the clip.
No. You just said I had to tip you. Do I have to tip you?
You don't have
But you said I had to tip you. You said they no. You said I had to tip you, right?
I asked you a question. Do you think this is a free delivery service? It's not.
Okay, I didn't say that, but I don't have to tip you if I don't want to. Now I said that I do membership. That means well, you need to contact them and let them know that no. You need to be informed about your job. You need to be informed. Okay, well y'all have membership where you can pay at least $8 or $15 or whatever a month, which is what I do. So okay, well you need to know about your own job. No. Okay, well you need to let them know that because what you came at me is not right. You need to go to the boss, whatever boss that is that you work for, not this one, baby, because I paid for my pizza.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well you need to be informed about your own job. Obviously, you need to be informed, not me, boo.
I ordered from DoorDash too at home.
I don't care what you do. You don't know. You don't want your job, do you?
I don't care about this job.
Well then, if you don't care, then work somewhere else.
You need to look at my tag, baby. I ain't worried about this shit here.
Okay, so why you doing it?
Now black people think that this shit is free.
Okay. No. You're black. You said you're black, right? Well, you should understand that sometimes we do struggle. So if I struggle, yeah, you be considerate of that as well. So if I order a pizza for me and my child to eat, it's a reason for it. So be black and understand that people struggle as well. So that's no excuse. That's no excuse. That is no excuse. Okay, it's high. It's high. So why you want to tip? That don't make sense. Girl, bye. Do better. Do better as black people. Do better.
Every time I got to deliver to you, that shit gonna be cold.
I don't care. I won't order from you. You probably finna get fired. Bye.
I'm going to be honest, as an outside looking in, tipping culture in America, at least based upon the various different clips I've seen over the past few years, just seems insane to me. I thought the idea of a tip was to tip someone for doing a good job. For, let's say, they're serving you food, you give them a tip because you felt like they gave you really good or over-the-top service, not just being you must give a tip no matter what type deal because that's just what you should be doing, because otherwise these people don't get quite paid properly. Though from my rough understanding, companies kind of do have to pay the difference to minimum wage if they don't earn enough via tips. Again, someone can feel free to correct me on that in the comments down below. I'm sure it's already happened. Honestly, I don't tend to do DoorDash or Uber Eats purely because I'm not lazy enough to order food from home and cop the $12, $15 additional fees on top of the price of food just so I can get it delivered to me. I think I do get Domino's delivered, but purely because that's its own thing. The people delivering Domino's pizza are people employed by Domino's themselves, so they actually get paid a reasonable wage and don't need tips to survive. I don't know. Tipping culture is kind of nuts to me at this point. Next, we have someone who's chasing the secret sauce for some particular reason and decides to belittle the fast food worker despite the fact that they clearly are unable to help them in their current situation.
We're out of what? No, I need that secret sauce. Listen, you might need it, we still don't have it. No, I need secret sauce. Listen, Linda, I'm not gonna play with you. Stop tapping on the glass. Secret sauce! Secret sauce! No.
Hey, what kind of sauce?
I need a secret.
Give her some honey mustard or barbecue.
I need secret sauce. We don't have secret sauce. I'll give her the honey mustard.
Yeah.
I need secret sauce. Girl, who mans is this? I need secret sauce.
It's okay.
Girl, I'm not gonna play with you. I need it. No, you need to go. That's what you need. No, I need secret sauce. No. I need secret sauce. I need tapping on the counter. Stop tapping on the counter.
It's gonna be alright. Let's give her whatever ranch. How about ranch?
I need secret sauce. I need secret sauce.
Ketchup, honey mustard.
You don't understand. I need secret sauce. You don't understand why I need secret sauce.
Get your girl.
I need secret sauce because it reminds me of my mama. I need that secret sauce. Don't make me. Don't make me.
Get her all the sauces you have.
You got it now.
Seems like someone's just a touch off their meds and was outside for the day. It's like sometimes it's hard to feel extremely. I can't help but feel bad for some Karens because it's clear that they're just having a very, very, very difficult day or difficult time at that point in time. It doesn't make it right to belittle fucking fast food workers. They already have to deal with enough shit as it is. You don't need to make it their lives 10 times worse by just slamming on the goddamn screen like that. That's still not warranted whatsoever, but clearly this person's struggling. Here we got a lady doing her shopping late at night who's gotten in a casual argument or is going off at one of the register ladies. Anyway, another staff in the store decides to defend the other employee and starts talking to the customer. And the customer is not happy with that, so starts screaming and shouting and letting it all out.
Shut the up! You not gonna change my voice, are you? Yeah, so shut the up!
Because you're a child.
Shut the up!
I'm not going to do all
I'm
this
32,
bullshit.
bitch.
Okay, and I'm 22.
And I'm gonna keep talking to her. And you stay your dumb ass over here. And make me.
I'm not going to. I asked you.
It is 9:53, by the way.
And I'm not.
9:53 at night.
See, you lowered your voice. Now we can talk.
I don't gotta talk to you.
Yeah, you're talking amongst us.
No, I'm talking to her. And when I was talking to her, my voice was down.
Seemed intoxicated.
Your voice, ma'am.
Who the f is you? Who are you? Call the police like you said you was gonna do.
I believe she might be on the phone with him right now.
I don't give a
Obviously, you don't.
I don't.
Or children don't care.
And bitches don't either.
You're a child. I'm sorry, but you're exuding childish behavior.
Anyway, what are you gonna do about it?
Ask you to stop, like I did.
And what are you else gonna do about it?
That's it. I asked you to
Okay,
stop.
well shut the f up. You can't do nothing else but talk.
You're right, because I don't put my hand on women.
I know. You ain't go touch me. You ain't go reach.
You just need to lower your voice.
And if I don't,
there's a security guard right here.
so what? Am I showing physical behavior towards anybody? Shut the f up then.
No. Ma'am, due to your husband nature, we're not serving you. You have to leave. We tried to ask you.
Anyway, yeah, when I'm done talking to her.
We're voiding the transaction on a seasonal service. The police are on the
You redneck bitch.
You call me a redneck, but I'm not.
You are.
No,
I'm
just
looking
because I
at
have straight morals and I know how to talk to people and I know how to present myself in a public space doesn't mean I'm a redneck. It just means I'm a regular human
Just
being.
because I raise my voice don't mean I don't know how to talk.
Yes, it does. Because this is talking.
Okay, you shut the f up talking to me.
See, you don't know how
Just
to talk.
shut the f up. Just shut the f up. Just shut the f up.
You're proving my point.
And
you're making
proving
yourself
mine.
look
Get your
really
teeth fixed.
stupid. I like the way my teeth look. Thank you.
You need to get them fixed. You work here. You need to get them fixed.
Don't need to get them fixed. I think my teeth look great. Look at fucking what's his name? Michael Strahan. Nobody makes fun of his teeth. You got a big ass guy just
I
like.
don't even know who that fucking cracker
You
is.
don't know who Michael. That's actually kind of funny.
Do you know who Monica Thompson is?
No, I don't.
Because you got it. Or shut
Well,
the fuck
no.
up.
I'm not going to shut up because I don't have to. You've been asked to leave by several store employees and the security.
It is 9:56 at this
So
time.
What you think that's gonna do? What they gonna do?
You're going to get banned from the store.
So what? So?
That's just
This
what's
is
going to bills.
where you stay at a 1-bedroom apartment?
Actually, I own my own house.
Oh, I do too.
Okay.
I don't know about any of this.
That's impressive.
So what else
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
talk
talk.
about? Right.
You just keep
Stop
bringing stuff
talking.
up.
Stop talking. Looks like you got lice in your head. Dirty ass.
So do you. Look like your hair ain't been washed in 2
Looks like your hair hasn't been washed.
COVID, shut your mouth.
Yeah, that's actually.
Now.
Ain't nobody got COVID.
Now, shut your mouth.
Ain't nobody got COVID. You can
Then
test
you
me right
cover
now.
your
I
mouth.
ain't got COVID.
Don't matter.
Then you cover your
Well,
mouth.
shut the f up talking to me. You're too
No,
close
I'm not
to me.
going to.
You're too close.
You're the one that won't leave the store. So if
Yeah,
anybody's too
because I was
close to you, it's
talking
because
to
you
your
won't
manager, not you.
leave. Doesn't matter. You were speaking incorrectly to my manager.
So what? Who the f is you? Her
Another
bodyguard?
employee.
Well, you
Doesn't
her
fucking matter
bodyguard?
who I am.
Is you her bodyguard?
Doesn't matter.
And what are you going to do?
What I'm doing right now.
Shut the f up.
No.
And I'm not either. Let's keep talking,
Never
bitch.
asked you to.
Let's keep talking to the police.
Go right ahead, and they're just gonna
What
make
is you
leave.
talking about? Yeah, and I'm gonna leave then.
You're
Nah. And look Look at your dirty ass. You got holes in your shoes.
Hey, you're damn straight. Because my shoes
got
don't matter.
holes in your
My
shoes.
shoes don't matter.
You
My shoes
got
protect my
holes in
feet.
your shoes. Look at you.
What childish behavior there. Like, I don't think I don't think I see a grown adult who isn't a bit of a child on the inside scream and shout like that, going like, you shut the up, I hate you, I'm going to yell and scream and make sure everybody in this room hears me, but not actually talk normally when you could perfectly do that. It's, I don't know, I don't get these type of people. It's just like, treat other people how you'd like to be treated. But actually, sorry, there might be someone's kink to be treated like this. So I just asked them to sincerely to keep it to in the bedroom. Don't treat other people like that just because that's how you want to be treated. So bad. I just think about that. That's so horrible. Anyway. Moving on. So here we have a guy at McDonald's who has his order gets done slightly wrong and decides to cause a whole kerfuffle that goes on for ultimately forever over it. Here's the clip.
She said, what the which is no, she right there, right there with the piece in the head. I seen you. You said you turned around and said, what the what was it? No, am I right? Right or wrong? No, and then she's screaming in here, am I right or wrong? Did you say no? Okay, no. You looked at me and said, what the right? It wasn't towards me? Be real. Just be real. I pay you for your time to be real. Because I know I'm not wrong. So who was it towards him? Nobody was at the drive-thru. He done gave that to me. He was looking at her. And as soon as, listen, mom, listen, I'm 30 years old. I'm not trying to argue with a 19-year-old, 18-year-old girl, all right? All right? I'm going to tell you that straight up. I already paid for my meal already. And you know what? I want my money back. I'll go somewhere else. I ain't worrying about that. I don't need nobody telling me and saying what the about my meal that I'm paying. I stood in my car, and I see right there. I stood in my car, and then when I come back and pay for my and ask you, I even return it because I know how it works. I return it and I say, here, don't give me extra, just give me the sweet and sour sauce. And if you put it on top of my fries, I said, no, ma'am, it's Corona time. You touch me with your hands, I do not want that. She turned around and said, what the her, right in the beans in your hand, what the because I don't want to eat that. My son is eating this fries. He's a 3-year-old. Okay. So the spice. You can roll your eyes all you want, baby girl. I'm gonna go about that. I'm a millionaire already. You hear me? You can see I'm working job. Listen. I think he might be a millionaire. You think I'm gonna get money, right? I report about that. I know. You can sit here and talk all you want, baby girl. Let me get my money back. Now you pissing me off, sitting back here talking. You want me to get somebody here to f you up? No, don't do that. Don't do that. You want 20,000 to speak in your head, huh? Go to the back. You want me to f you up? You want me to get a girl here to f you up? Don't do that. All right? That's what you want. Don't do that. I got money. Money talks to me. 100,000. Give my money back. I don't care how small it is, it's respect. I work hard for my money. I got employees for my money. And I want everybody to treat you exactly how they walk in the store, how you want to be treated, right? You come in here, you want to be treated with respect, right? We do. You want to be treated with respect? We do. You want to be treated with respect, right? Yes. So when somebody comes in and says, what the f***, because I asked for something. I don't want this no more, girl. Give my money back and let me go about my business. I report this to corporate. Anybody coming, and I got over 150,000 followers on my IG. I will report this location. And this is room. Why? I got 3 phones, baby girl. Oh, everybody run to the back now.
No. Sorry, we're nosy.
No. Open it up. Oh, okay. Give my money back.
Mind your fault.
Give my money back. Now this is about to go viral. I got 150K followers on my IG. Now this to go viral. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Gotta go down.
What's your name now?
It's okay.
No, I respect you. What's your name?
My name is Lisa.
Now, all your employees want to run to the back as soon as I pull out my phone.
No,
Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong. My clients are minors, and I tell
No.
you what to do back.
Why?
They are
Why?
minors.
Why?
Because
I say I'm going to get you.
No,
But why?
I won't have to disrespect them minors. They're on the edge.
I don't give a f***. He disrespect me.
Okay.
I don't give a f***. Where's the police?
Okay.
They disrespect me. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to take it from you. I'm going to get in the car.
We do apologize.
I don't want to talk to you right now. You're the only one that been nice to me. You too. Okay? I appreciate it. Listen.
Here's $150. Boom, he's clouded on IG. We're about to go viral. We're about to go viral. About to go viral. Oh, we gotta go.
Crazy. Y'all apologize. Now I gotta get my money back. Y'all wasting my time.
I'll be happy to make your food over. I'll be happy to make the food over for you. I'll be happy to.
You gonna pay me for my time and my food? My time is money. I'll wait for the cops to come. I'm not letting them hide.
Would you like me to make the food over fresh for you, sir? Would you like me to make the food fresh over for you? We get the money back. Would you like us to make the food
My
fresh for you?
son, I go off to school at 6 o'clock. I gotta pick him up. They charge me $5 a minute. I pay $190 a week.
Would you like us to
You hear
make
me?
the food
And I
fresh
gotta
for
go
you?
all the way to commercial and university to pick him up from the Dirty School Factory. Yo, give me some confidence.
Cut it out, sir.
That's what you call it, Babylon?
Sir, come on. Don't
Tell you like this.
do that. Don't do that. Sir, don't do that.
Yeah, I will be back. I don't want none of y'all.
Okay, so what just happened?
You got you called it. You happy?
Yeah.
There you go.
We have evidence to prove you guys right. Yeah, thank you guys. Okay, so basically.
Quiet, move. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop
We need to get out. Is he done now? Oh my god, I think he's actually finished just being a nuisance. Oh my. Okay, boy, that took a while. I'm sorry, guys. That was a bit of a long one. I had to go get a drink and all that throughout that. Like, you know, I had to do a few things. Okay. That is a bit insane. I'm genuinely surprised that not only did this guy manage to go on his continuous rant for so long, obviously he was doing various different loops around the same few points over and over again because, I mean, he was there for one reason, was upset for another reason. That's about it. There isn't much more to it. I'm surprised the workers put up with his crap for as long as they did. I'm genuinely surprised that no one tried to get him out of the store a lot earlier or called the police or anything along those lines. It just seems like so crazy that this guy was able to go on about it for so goddamn long. It wasn't even funny. Then we have the additional fun of that at the end of it all, he was starting to knock things around, like throw the wet floor sign around and various other things for absolutely no reason, just to cause more of a mess, I suppose. Wow, that was wow. Next clip, we got a Karen who believes she's the angel and could never do anything wrong.
What is the problem, Karen?
Nothing. I asked you what you problem with.
I had no problem. I was trying to turn. I was trying to turn and see this big car. You came this close to me.
Can you cross when I pass?
And you're coming towards me. You're going this close to hitting me. This close to hitting me. And then I left, and where are you coming back now? What do you want?
Because you
What do you want now? Why are you bothering me? Why are you stalking me now? You followed me.
You bothered first. You bothered
No, you were in a car. I didn't threaten your safety. You threatened my safety. You came close to running me over. You're in a car.
You bother me first.
You bother me by getting close to hitting me. For what?
Why do you move your hands with me? Why?
Why are you? What's wrong with you? You on drugs or something?
No, I asked you the same. Well, you are on drugs?
You look crazy. You look crazy right now. Look at this crazy woman. Look at her. Look at her.
And you too. And you too.
Look at this crazy woman. Look at her. She came this close to hitting me on my bike, and now she followed me to the gym. She followed me to the gym. She got this close. I just looked at her like, what the? I didn't say anything to her. I just looked at her. She got this close to hitting me, and I just looked at her. Now she followed me.
One version.
Look at this crazy woman.
One version.
Look at this crazy woman.
One version. What? Why is it crazy? Why you
I just have to question, out of all things, why did you follow this guy to the gym after you almost hit him? Just because he looked at you and maybe threw his arms up going, what the hell? Like, are you just that up your own ass? I mean, something like this actually happened the other day to one of my friends at work. Just basically, as he was standing at the pedestrian crossing, he saw a car coming up, so he just wanted to make sure the car stopped. So when the car stopped, he decided to start walking, but then the car decided to go again, almost hitting him, and he just looked at the guy driving and go, what the fuck? And then of course later that guy comes and parks and then comes out puffing his chest, going all ape shit. It's like, huh? What'd you say to me, huh? It's just like one of those things that, like, you just got that big of a fucking ego or what? Holy shit. Get off your high horse and realize you're a fucking idiot. In this next clip, we got an old guy who doesn't understand that some kids just like to be noisy.
You gonna sleep and eat? Oh, you gonna quiet. You be quiet. You're not gonna tell my son to be quiet. You're gonna tell me, oh, I should tell my son to be quiet because you didn't sleep last night. What the hell does that have to do with me?
It's disturbing to him. We resent. Take him outside.
Get out. You shut the hell up.
Loud mouth woman.
You shut the hell up.
I won't shut up. You're not being polite.
You being polite? You telling me to tell my son to be quiet because whoever she is to you didn't sleep last night? Okay, what does that have to do with me?
Why don't you take him outside?
Why don't you take you and your whoever that is to you outside? Then get out.
I can't believe you're so rude.
Oh, that's rude now?
That's real rude.
Oh really? Oh really? I'm so glad.
Every little boy's out of control. He's upsetting all of us.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know we were in slavery again.
Pardon?
Pardon? What? You have Alzheimer? Oh, dementia? What is it? You're forgetting things now?
Forgetting things?
Oh. Come, Papa.
Girl, we in this pizza place and this racist ass. When we talk about something, tell Stefan to shut up and shit. Like, what the f*** he's supposed to be on, and then they keep Lakewood Pizza. Like, what the f***? We had Lakewood Pizza and these two racist.
Like, please, come on.
Talk about something, tell her to shut up because she didn't see last night. What the fuck that got to do with us?
I really want to know.
We can't control you to shut the fuck up.
Come.
I mean, from what I can gather from the actual recording itself, the kid wasn't even being that loud before the old guy had lost his nutter a little bit. Yeah, kids are gonna be loud. You see this all the time, especially if you just work in a public place. Kids are fucking loud. Some of them just scream because who gives a shit? I want to make some noise. I want attention. That's just what kids are gonna do. Don't need to be a like that. You don't need to go, oh, tell your kid to shut up. It's like, what's the point in even doing that? It's not going to change the situation. Kids like being loud. They're going to be loud. What you going to do about it? In this clip, we have a family of color being denied access to a restaurant because they are apparently violating the dress code, in spite of the fact that there are other people who would also be violating the dress code happily eating away.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The gentleman's already explained it to you.
Okay, tell it to me again. You telling me we cannot eat here?
So unfortunately, we do have a dress code. If you have some non-athletic shorts.
But that white kid out there can eat here with his tennis shoes on and his athletic shirt.
So we allow tennis shoes, but not athletic shorts and t-shirts.
He has on you telling me that's not an athletic shirt? Not that one, but you telling me that little boy who just ate here does not have on an athletic shirt?
I'm sorry. I would love for you to be able to come back and eat here.
So you telling me my son can't eat here because he has on athletic stuff?
No, just the shorts. It is part of our dress code. We try to enforce
So it's only his shorts? Only the shorts can't be athletic?
The shorts and the t-shirt, yes.
But the little boy has on an athletic, the little white kid that just sat out there had on an athletic tennis shoes and an athletic shirt.
I understand that you're upset. If there's
No, it's not that I'm upset. The little boy out there had on athletic, you telling me it's no athletic wear. The little boy out there had on athletic tennis shoes and an athletic shirt. So why does he get to wear athletic wear and my son can't?
I would love for you to be able to come back. Do you live close enough for your son to change?
No, I don't. I just want to know why it's different for my son.
I understand how you feel.
I don't want you to sympathize with me. I just want you to tell me why it's different for my son. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just asking you why it's different for my son.
I understand.
Then that little kid that was out there with athletic tennis shoes and...
The t-shirt that the little kid was wearing, we don't consider that to be athletic t-shirt.
Why?
Honestly, I did not get a good look, but it looked like a regular t-shirt.
I have a video. Do you want to see it?
If you would like to show it to me, I'm happy to look, but
What a weirdly stringent dress code. I think I understand what's happened here, and I think it's all about the big, massive brand namings on side of the kids' clothes, because the person that they point out in the camera on the other side of the window, yeah, they're wearing very similar clothes, but none of the clothes have massive brand names over the top of it. Very flipping stupid that it's very stringent like that. I don't even know how to really defend that. Like, there's no defending that. It's like, it's a silly dress code to like, oh, you got a big brand name on your shirt? No, that's not allowed. You got a big brand name on your shorts? It's clearly athletic wear? No, you can't be wearing that. That's not right. It's just like a weird policy that they selectively use on certain people who they don't like or something like that. I don't know. It's a weirdly strict policy. This person behind the camera is calling out someone's very entitled parking in the middle of the road.
I am so sick and tired of these people on Ali'i Drive just thinking it's okay to just park your car there in the middle of the road while there is traffic and other people waiting for them. Why is this okay? Where are the cops now? Is this okay? You think this is okay to just leave it in the middle of the street with traffic backed up like that? There's a side road right there. There's a parking spot right there. You can't stop and park in the middle of the street like that. That's so rude and disrespectful to everybody else around you. I hope you get a ticket.
Is it the type of entitled person who is not willing to take a bit of a walk just so they can get a legitimate parking space? Nope, the world belongs to them. The world is their oyster, and that means they can park in the middle of a road, building up traffic just to go do what they want and not come back in any timely fashion. I would like to see more of this, people just calling out others for just stuff like this. But also be careful about it. You never know when someone has a bit of a loose screw.